Hopefully everything's working. I didn't test anything. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing well. It's Monday. It's Pokemon Day. How's it going? There's a Linkin Park lo-fi playlist. My day's complete, you know? I legit just typed it in on YouTube because I was kind of curious if that even existed. Turns out, yes. Yes, it does. And that is awesome. Are you coming up here? Come here. Come here. Come here. Or quit. Just keep meowing at me. That's fine. Whatever. She's gonna do it when like I'm not ready for her to jump. That's I'm anticipating. There it is. I was anticipating it. I knew it was gonna happen, and it did. So yeah, doing well this morning. Internet dropped a couple of frames I see, but I don't know when it did that. But it looks stable-ish. Hopefully we don't have more issues. I guess we'll find out. I haven't really had a chance to sit down and test this weekend because I've been kind of busy, but it's okay. So yeah, I just legit clocked out for overtime, and you know it went pretty smooth. I feel like there wasn't really any issues, so I'm happy about that. And honestly, this whole weekend kind of a blur, you know, like the whole week in general. Like I worked, and I got to a point where I needed to rest, so I did, and I'm kind of happy that I did because I needed it. I definitely needed it. My body was telling me you gotta just relax. So I finally listened, just kind of chilled, and you know, here we are. I have a little bit of energy where we're not like nodding off or anything, so we're doing good. I think, you know, you definitely have to listen to your body, like 100%. You do, right? Yeah, that's right. So today we're gonna continue on with Pokemon. Let me get the living dex up. There we go. I also need to link something I kind of forgot to, because again, working overtime and all that wasn't really focused on what I was supposed to be doing to set up for this. I was just kind of focused on, you know, the here and now kind of thing. Kiddo, what are you doing? You need to calm down. You're like freaking out. You gotta sit, okay? You gotta sit. I'm trying to set things up, you know? Alright, so I'm gonna do this. Also follow along on the document here. I do want to link the document, which I guess I should put in both places. That would probably be, you know, helpful. Sky, thank you for getting first. Look at that. Coming in hot with that. All right, let me pin this. There we go. All right, so I'm live in both spots, and the document's over there. And I guess what I should do is put the document in the description of the video as well. Okay, and save. All right, so that should be in both spots now. I need to start putting that in both spots so people can follow along and know what's going on in case they are curious about what's going on. Gonna start a white randomizer. Nice. Are you gonna do a Nuzlocke randomizer Nuzlocke, or just a randomizer just for poops and gigs? Like what kind of difficulty level are we going for? Juniper immediately flexing her Genesect. Oh, we're doing this now, of course. Okay. Yeah, I mean, just going for it. Hardcore. All right, I'm getting my DS over here. Well, 3DS. Trying to make sure all the cables are intact. It's important, after all. All right, so we are working here. That's good. All right, so we're gonna jump over to her. Huzzah. And I'm gonna open up the document because I need to. Okay. So there we go. We're all good with that. All right. So let's see what we're rocking on the team right now, because I don't even 100% remember. Let's flip this up. So let's look. We have our ducklet, which I did not name. I did do some level grinding. I should probably mention that. I think I caught this last stream, and I got it up to 30 because we're about to take on the 5th gym, and it's the ground gym. We have our Lucario, we have our Gothita, our Flaffy, and our Pignite. Oh no, they do have names. This one didn't. Okay, I just realized the name. So Indigo, our Lucario. Gothita didn't get a name, but that's okay. Dreamy the Flaffy, and Teta the Pignite, and our Baneri that we're working on right now. Kiddo, I've got to clip your claws. Ow, that hurts. Kiddo, I don't know that you realize that you're hurting me, but you are. So that is our team right now. I'm curious what your starter choices are, Sky. I would say don't do any legendaries because it makes it a little bit easy for the most part, unless it's a Reggie, but even then, you know, they're tanky, so that's something to consider. Literally about to type them. All right, valid. All right, so we have X Team Plasma talking to, is it Rude? Is that this one? I don't remember. It is Rude, I got it right. All right, so Azumarill, okay. And are abilities randomized and attacks randomized, or are you keeping those pretty consistent? Like, where are we with that? Azumarill, Laleep, and Dusknoir. He's rude, and he is very rude, I agree. So I would say, personally, Azumarill is probably the way to go if you're keeping everything the same, but that's just me. Ooh, we missed. Look at us go, man. We're doing great. All right, we got Swoobat. I don't know if we're faster or not. I'm gonna rest though, or roost. Oh, you did a track. That's not nice. Sorry, what did you say? Accidentally had you playing twice, but then heard neither. That's the way to go. You do 2 and you hear neither. There you go. I see what we're doing here. I would personally, out of the 3, I would pick Azumarill because it has huge power, unless you're doing random abilities and random attacks, in which case, I mean, it's kind of just up in the air. And I guess at that point, it would probably be best to go with Dusknoir. Randomized abilities, okay. So maybe Dusknoir just because it's super tanky, but I don't really know. But I mean, it has no like real attack stat or anything like that, so something to consider. And I know this because I've done that in a randomizer Nuzlocke and was like, oh, this thing can't do anything. So that's a problem. It is what it is though. Alright, I don't remember if, because I know we're going to get this Zorua, but I don't know if we're in a situation where it'll just shoot it to the PC, or if I have to go make room. And I feel like we have to go make room, but I don't really know. Either way, we already have Zorua on the deck, so we don't have to worry about it. So, you know. Could you please look after this Zorua? Yeah, that's what I thought. I think starting Gen 6, we don't have to do this anymore, so that's a great change that they added, or implemented, I guess. Then again, at the very least, the Pokemon Center is right here, so it's not so bad. Now, am I gonna use Zorua? Probably not. Alright. Let's put Gothita there. At least just for the moment. What kind of attacks does Dusknoir have? Because you randomize the abilities, but I'm guessing based on the fact that you haven't said, you're keeping the attacks the same, right? What? Oh. Hold on. This is a flashback. I have not experienced this. Did you hear what? Well, I ran into some of our old allies. Oh, those who are still in Team Plasma? They tried to convince me to rejoin Plasma. Seriously? Well, quite a few of them are still in Team Plasma. I mean, that makes sense. You know, they're in Team Plasma. They're still with Team Plasma. I get it. Why do they still dress the same? Why don't they just get a new uniform, you know? Lord Getsus. No, just Getsus. I guess he was actually pretty good. Just kidding. He's awesome. What? How dare you say that? How can you say such a thing even after you know what he's done to Lord N? Of course, that was disgusting. But even if you live honestly, I'm telling you, the world is cold. As if you were surrounded by a cryogonal. Yeah, you're right. It has flaws, but Team Plasma is Team Plasma. Oh, that Team Plasma. Don't you think we could have gone to a region far away? Organizations like Team Plasma must be everywhere. Like Team Rocket. I couldn't find anything else that fit. You know what? Maybe that's true. You know, it's possible. They could have gone the Team Rocket route also. We might have forgotten favorable we may have gotten favorable treatment because of our experience. Stupid! Did I mention stupid? It all adds up to nincompoop. What is with this freaking dialogue, man? Ouch! Who programmed this? This is awful. We have to do something for Pokemon. Did you forget that? Honestly, I'm sorry, but Pokemon have a hard time too, don't you think? Once they're in a Pokeball, that's it. That might happen. Still, do they really like their trainer? Yeah, but Lord N was listening to such feelings and words from Pokemon. Just imagine it can break my heart. Lord N. Wonder where he is. Now, let's go find the Pokemon in N's castle. We have to protect them. I guess this is their releasing. Oh, he was in the other room. I think. I'm here though. Can nobody see me? I've been worried about the people who believed in me, but it seems they know what they can do for Pokemon in their own ways. Compared to them, what was I doing? What I really should have done was tell people how Pokemon feel. The legendary Dragon-type Pokemon knew that. It had lived long and known many people. It knew humans and Pokemon have lived and will live together. It knew that in this relationship, humans' actions have an enormous impact on Pokemon. That's why it helps the one who searches for truth, the one who opens the way for the future. It's not necessary separating black from white, humans from Pokemon. Hey, the title drop, Pokemon Black and White. I get it. If you think in terms of each individual life, the world was in a state that couldn't be divided any further. Possibilities are born out of combining and fusing these different lives. Man, this is going on and on and on. I just want to get to catching Pokemon, man. There are some things we can understand only by doing this. It will give form to unseen things. These formulae will restructure the world and make it richer. Who is he talking to also? He's just talking out loud, I guess. Yeah, I'll go with Dust Noir and work from there. Might backfire though. It's definitely possible. It's hard to say, but I mean, if I remember right, Dust Noir is more tanky than anything else. From their Pokeballs, I can hear the many different feelings Pokemon have about their trainers. More than anything, I can hear their joy that they met. I can hear their joy that they met people who need them. I'll go for Pokemon, for trainers, and for all lives, and for my friends who saved me. We're done. Why doesn't Astonish affect me? What's your ability? Are you talking about the effect, or... Wasn't I supposed to get a Zorua? Oh, okay. I was very confused for a second. That's the whole reason why I went and deposited a Pokemon, so I could do that. In the Unova region, there are many other Pokemon that help my Lord N besides the Zorua. So this one was N's, right? Yep. Check this out. Original Trainer N, number 2. So this is actually N's Zorua, so that's kind of cool. Astonished from the Lilip isn't doing anything, like damage or just the like effect of Astonish. Because if it's not doing any damage, I don't know. But if, well, what's Dusknoir's ability? I'm also wondering, Iron Fist. Okay, well that's not gonna do anything for that. I wonder what Lilip's ability is then. That's the only other thing I can think of. Or maybe you're just so tanky that's what happens. Oh no, I really don't. I'll check. Okay. What do you want? I want to go fight the gym leader. Can we fight the gym leader now? I think so. Okay, it does look like we can. So that's good. The only thing I'm really worried about right now is rock moves. So we'll see what's up. Alright, Ball Toy might have Rock Throw. I don't think it has Rock Slide. It might have Rock Slide, honestly, at this point. I don't really know for sure, though. Unfortunately, the only thing we have is Bubble Beam. It's Normalize, which does what exactly? Does it make certain moves normal? Normalize makes all moves used by the Pokemon with this ability become normal type instead of the usual type. Yep, there you go. That's unfortunate. So, good thing you didn't pick Lilip. That would have been hard mode, you know? It's very unfortunate. Alright, I guess since we're gonna be here a while, I'm gonna go ahead and nix the music and go back to this. Because, I mean, it's Linkin Park, you know, I gotta. Poor Blanca. You know, I mean, somebody was gonna get Lilip. It was either gonna be you, Blanca, or Bianca, not Blanca, Bianca, or, Charon. Would have been funny if it was Charon, though. You have Bind, Leer, Nightshade, and Disable. Yeah, I mean, Dusknoir up front does not have the best moveset. Like, we already know that. Okay, so we were not able to one-shot Ball Toy when it was just a solo Pokemon, but I didn't mean to do Roost. It switched its attack and defense. That's not gonna do you any good. Yeah, don't do that. Cannot believe I clicked Roost. That was a mistake. Sandile. I mean, eventually you're gonna get better attacks. I don't know how quickly it learns attacks from level up, but something will happen, I'm sure. Have you used the elevator? I have not. Was there an elevator? There is, yeah. That's right, you can do this. Okay. Astonish, you gotta go all the way to the 14, jeez. Also, the unfortunate thing is you don't really get like a benefit from Iron Fist, I don't think, because that just boosts up punching moves, right? And I don't think it learns any punching moves. Well, maybe not. Maybe it gets Shadow Punch. So that's a possibility, I guess, but even still. Just gotta hope I get good teams. I mean, that is also a good point. Ow. Can you, like, not do that? Shadow Punch at 37. Wow, that is a ways away. All right, so Drillbur, we really don't have anything, and we're a little slow, which is not great. We're just gonna have to do our best. I guess, I don't know. Let's do return. 24 special defense at level 6. Yeah, he's like extremely defensive. Like it's kind of shocking. Kind of. It's not kind of. It is kind of shocking. It is straight up shocking. Okay, good. I did get potions, which is great. Good on me for thinking ahead. Okay, so I really don't remember my way around here, but we'll do our best. I'll just try and catch everything that I can. Well, them two were easy. What did the other Pokemon have? Anything? Anything you gotta worry about, you know, going forward? That's more up to level 8. Yeah, I mean he's gonna carry for a while. Especially if you need to like heal, if you're doing items in battle, you can just swap him in and heal up your other Pokemon. That way he can tank the hits. Makes it super easy. But also if you're not doing that route, you know, that's also a thing. Okay, embargo, that's fine. You can rock with that. So we did work on like wedding stuff this weekend. We tried to figure out what all we need to do and like what all's left and things like that. There's really not that much left to do, which is great. Like I think we're cutting some stuff out, but not much. But we've already got, you know, the venue, we've already got that taken care of. We've already picked out catering. There's Clay. Are we ready for Clay though? We are working on music. I think that's the next one we're working on. Just realized not even the first time I've used Duskull line. I know what to nickname this thing. This thing? This thing has a name, Sky. Put some respect on that name, kid. We already fought you. Just want to take a look and see what all we're working with. I don't know if there's a good vantage point, honestly. There probably isn't, if we're being honest. So yeah, I think we pretty much got everything taken care of. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, let's just go fight Clay. And we're gonna hope for the best. Alright. But yeah, I think like the only things that are left is music, some decorations that we got to put up. Like we have some of the stuff picked out, ready to go, but not everything. I have to do a couple of things. Let me see. I wrote a few things down. So we have to look up wedding bands and rubber wedding bands, because like you can't, you know, work out with your wedding band. Like if your finger gets caught while you're working out, it can rip your finger off. You don't want to do that. So I got to look at that. I also have to get my ring size. I got to figure that out. Oh yeah, we got to look up a photographer also, and I have to I have to pull a bunch of photos from, you know, me growing up. I got to do that. I have to pick a couple of songs to do the dancing to. You know, you got to dance with your wife, and you got to dance with your parent. Oh, I'm supposed to look up excursions for the honeymoon too. And then I gotta hit up people about invites and stuff. We gotta take care of that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and mute this, and we're gonna go into the gaming music because we are, you know, we're fighting the gym leader. I feel like it's totally valid to do this. I probably should have started with Lucario had I known we were doing this, but I kind of do want to save Lucario for... Okay, that's fine. That'll work just fine. I kind of do want to save Lucario for Excadrill if I can. Okay, that's perfect. Making a couple of crunches, but it's fine. Excadrill, let's go ahead and swap it out because it's got Rock Slide. I know that. It also probably has the whatchamacallit, Bulldoze. I wouldn't doubt it. Also, I'm kind of... Yeah, it has Bulldoze. Is it a one-shot? It is a one-shot, which is very unfortunate. That's not good. Maybe Arm Thrust? Flame Charge is a possibility. Maybe I can get that burn. Oh no, it's speed. I'm thinking of Flame Wheel. Dang, we're still slow. Yikes. Alright, so we are probably dead. I have an idea, maybe. Let's see, we want to Super Potion our Ducklet. I might have an idea. Let's go Zorua. Can't believe Juniper dropped her Genesect for a Minccino. I mean, it is what it is, you know? Let's see here. Since he went for Slash that one, yeah, Rock Slide. I knew Rock Slide was a possibility. So we're probably not walking out of here. I'm gonna see if I could do Feather Dance, though. If we can tank that somehow. No. That's not good. That's not good at all. But I'm not gonna let Baniri take a hit because we need... Okay. I kind of need it to keep its happiness level if I can. Alright, so we'll turn that on for a sec while we load back in. I mean, Minccino's pretty good if you think about it, though. It has Skill Link as an ability, or it can have Skill Link as an ability, I suppose. That means good things. Cast Form is your encounter. Hey, Cast Form can be good. I'm just kidding, I don't know. Sandstream as well. Yeah, unfortunately, it does not have a ground form. That is very unfortunate. Oh well. Alright, let's get back in here. So let's see about... Do I go this route? Oh, well... Because Flame Charge wouldn't... It would up my speed by 1, and then that thing's gonna Bulldoze and drop my speed by 1, so we're gonna be at a +0. It can't even change form. Well, not with Sandstream, no, but you know, it's gonna get weather, moves later on, and then it'll be able to change forms. But yeah, as of right now, it will not be changing. Oh wait, no, it won't, because yeah, Sandstream, that is its ability, so there is no form change. It would be interesting if something else had form change though. You know, I wonder what it would do. I wonder what that would even look like. What do you have? Scary face though, hold on. I got an idea. We'll start with this. You caught it, nice. What nickname to go for? Ground form, I guess. Dirt. Name it Dirt. Name it Clay. I'm just thinking of ground puns that can work for that. Alright, so we're starting with Krokorok, which will... drop my attack by 1. How are we faster? I didn't think that would happen. Okay, so probably gonna go for a ground move. Let's put that to the test. I'll let Clay go for it. Haha. And you're slower, so you got nothing on me. Dang it. I wasn't able to KO. Alright, let's do Feather Dance then. In's Gipsarua has like 31 IVs and speed. Really? Well, no wonder it's fast. Also, Lucas, welcome in. I probably should have healed. That would have been smart. Although it can hit me now, can it? Oh no, it's gonna go for Torment. That's fine. Time to see what I could have had. Moltres, you were not getting that unless you increased the catch rate. Let's be honest. Let's just call it what it is, Sky. Yes, we're gonna go for... How do I want to do this? If I send in Zorua again, would it be Zorua or would it show up as Baniri? Comes out disguised as Pokemon in back. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I haven't really had a chance to use Zorua Zoroark much, so I don't know if that's going to be a possibility or not. So why don't we heal? Just in case. Because I can just drop its attack, maybe. I have a Spellin Berry? I've never heard of that berry before. Alright, in the Gen 5 games, the Spellin Berry can be sold to the Gourmet Maniac on Route 5 for 500. It was introduced in Gen 3 though. What's its effect? Does it do anything? In Emerald, the player can exchange a Spellon Berry for an HP up if the Favor Lady asks for something pointy in Lily Cove Pokemon Center. In Gen 4, in the Sinnoh games, you can exchange it for accessories at the Pick a Peck of Colors flower shop. So, it's not a berry you can use, necessarily. It doesn't sound like. Huh. I didn't know that was a thing. In the anime, it looks like a A jalapeno pepper. That's a thing. We learned something. So it's money, basically. Alright, let's find out. I'm kind of curious. Okay, good. Good. Went for slash. Dang it. Of course you would crit. Well, that ruined my plan. How do I want to do this then? Team Plasma won't let me walk past. They won't. They're very rude. I need to drop the speed. I need to drop the attack. Let's see if Excadrill will make a bad call. It did. I don't know why it goes for the first move. Maybe because Bulldoze doesn't take it out? I guess that's a possibility. I have an idea. We're gonna test this idea. So probably gonna go for Bulldoze, right? Yeah. And now he's gonna go for Rock Slide. What if we just keep swapping until it runs out of Rock Slide? Now it's gonna go for Bulldoze. How many power points do you get with Bulldoze? Let's see if we can just, it's got 20 though. But Rock Slide should have 10. I think. Yeah. And we take 10 each time. This is the only thing I can think of. It's too bad I don't have a Herdier or something to drop its attack with. That probably would have been smart. Something with Intimidate. Oh, we took 9 that time. Hold on. We may be able to outlast it. PP stalling. Sometimes you don't have a choice. In this instance, I don't have a choice. It's either this or I go level grind, and I don't want to do that. So it's not my fault he keeps choosing the same 2 moves. That's on him. Not me. And we still have a revive also, so we're doing real good.
No.
How do you regard in this fight? And what is your idea? If this is Black 2. This is indeed Black 2. You and your Pokemon resemble each other. What's he trying to say? You know? I couldn't tell you. I probably should have been counting the number of Rock Slides. That probably would have been smart. You know, eventually Lucario might not be able to make it. Come on, you can do this. I believe. I believe, Lucario. I can only take 2 more. I'm hoping we're good. I went for Metal Claw. Does that mean... What does that mean exactly? The city you're in, you can find an air balloon in the hotel, have Zorua hold it, and an Electric Mon as the 6th member. The AI usually goes for Bulldoze to see super effective hits, but the AI doesn't see the held item. That is true. That's not a bad idea. Well, let's find out if... Well, we're not out of Rock Slide. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. Why did it go for Metal Claw though? Oh, because like we don't have that much health left. That would be my guess. Yeah. So we'll go try that. That's not a bad idea. I like it. Oh man. Having Zorua though, and the fact that it's in Zorua, it's pretty cool. I do have hidden shops available. So like, you could do what I did on that that Alpha Sapphire run, where one of them had a Master Ball, where you can just keep buying Master Balls, and it made it not fun. It kind of did. It just kind of was like, oh, well, this became too easy now. So it's like, well, yeah. So I restarted it just because I'm like, I don't like that. It is interesting though. But Claw Fossil, and you have no idea what that'll end up being either, which is pretty cool. Oops. I don't really know which way to go to get out of here. Is this the way out? No. It's the downside. There's no like visible way to see where you're at. Let me go. Go this way, I guess. Have we been over here? It doesn't look like we've been over here. Ruh-roh. Well, we're turning on all the lights. That's the thing. Lychee berry could be worth it as well, and Bluckberry, so free money. Not gonna use it. Are you picking these up in the item shop? I'm confused. Very confused, actually. I don't know what's happening. We already fought you, and this isn't where I'm supposed to go. How do you get out of this gym? I don't know. This is dumb. What? Why are you freaking out at me? Okay, I think I've explored everything over here, so let's go somewhere else. Yeah, I don't like this version of the gym as much. I'm gonna be honest. This has to be it, right? No, but that did get me close. Right, give me your thoughts. Do you think these items should be max one purchase, or... I don't know. I mean... Oh. The fossil, probably. The deep sea tooth's not really gonna do you any favors. And the berries, I don't know. Are they like 0 Pokedollars or something in that secret shop? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so we gotta look for the hotel. This looks like a hotel. Kiddo, why are you being so aggressive, man? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if this is the hotel or not, but it kind of looks like a hotel. Let's go to floor 14, which is insane for a hotel, but hey, what do I know?
Meow.
You got an air balloon for me? Why? What do you want? What? What? Kid, you're poking me in the leg and it's hurting, like a lot. You look like you might have balloons. No, okay. Well then. Let's go back to floor 1. We'll go next door, see if that's the hotel we're supposed to be at. Unless you give items. I doubt you do. No. Unless I'm supposed to have 70 Pokemon seen, in which case, well, I don't have that. I do see an item that I can go get, though, maybe. That could be useful for Baniri. Alright, so maybe I am supposed to talk to that dude with this that requires 70. What are we at? 63. I think it's left from the Pokemon Center, so it'd be this one. Well, that would be cool to use, but sure. Do we have any red shards? We don't have any red shards. The punches! That would be cool. Alright, let's go up here. You know, you're hurting me. I don't know why you're being so aggressive right now. I don't like it. I'm about to kick you out. Okay. Baby girl, I love you. I really do, but you're being very aggressive and I kind of need you to stop, okay? Sorry. No, but you're hurting me. I'm not a pincushion, man. That hurts. I think max one purchase is the play. Do that then, yeah. It can't hurt. And it's also kind of fun to find out what items you'll get at each location too, at each Pokemon Center. You look like you get balloons. There we go. I say that to everybody just because I want the balloon. Until it gets hit by a ground... Wait, no, it can't be hit by ground moves. Okay. Release all your Pokemon. No, I'm trying to catch Pokemon, Sky. We're doing the opposite here. Alright, so give Zorua. So we'll save that for Excadrill. I don't want to do that up front. I think we'll do Ducklet then. I kind of wish we could change some of the moves for this though. At the same time, I could potentially give the air balloon to Lucario and try and paralyze with Force Palm. That's also a possibility. Because, like, even if I were to do this... Well, we do get Scary Face. Yeah, that is the play. So we'll do that. Okay. Yeah, that's the play. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, cannot see through this ploy. That would be awful. I'll save before we do this, just in case. Okay, so I think I go this way. Nope. N has an Electrode. Well, hopefully it doesn't have a boom of some sort. Save before Clay and lead with Zorua for research purposes. Well, I can get around the first Pokemon. That's gonna be easy enough. But I'll still save. Because he's gonna do Krokorok, and that's gonna drop attack anyway. We want to get rid of that. We want to get rid of Krokorok. And that's easy enough. We've already figured that part out. Okay. Now then. let's try this again. And may be able to go demo. It's definitely possible. But I do want to put that to the test with Excadrill. Alright, so let's nix the music and go with this. Alright, round one. This is the first real attempt. I have a ghost type. I mean, it'll be funny if it goes boom. Disable just saved. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. All right, Feather Dance. There we go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and heal. Just cause. Ow, you jerk. Well, you weren't supposed to do that. We gotta be faster, right? Have to. Yeah. Yeah. Sand Slash. That was not the play. Alright, we'll run it then and see what happens. Don't die. Well, now we're slower, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You douche nozzle. We had this all planned out, and you decide to change it up for some reason. You're going rollout? The good news, he can't heal. If we can just get 5 off. Come on, dude. What is wrong with you? So this one didn't count. Why is he cheating? I don't know. We have a whole plan, and bro just decided, nah, we're not gonna follow that. Come on, man. That's uncool. Alright, Noctowl, not bad. You get a little coverage, especially up front. Obviously, it's not going to carry you to the end of the game, but for the first part of the game, you know, it's not bad. Now, are you going to be able to catch it or not? That's a whole other thing. I have no clue. Okay, let's try this again. I mean, it definitely exists. Don't diss Noctowl. It has good stuff going for it, especially with Gen 5 and Acrobatics. Come on now. Yeah, you gotta think long term. Alright, we're gonna go Feather Dance again. I'm just gonna try and drop its speed. Oh wait, we can't, that's right. Then we'll just do this. Fight me. I got him. Okay, now we're going Excadrill. So now we'll go into Zorua for purposes. We'll put this to the test. Scary face. Scary face. Scary face. Rain attack. We'll just keep whacking it just because. Boom, caught it. Nice. Errol. You didn't name it a bird move? Alright. That's probably low enough. Feather Dicks. There. Its attack's down by 2. Should not have an issue anymore. Now then. Alright, we got an ad break starting soon. Do we want to go for Bone Rush or do we want to go for Force Palm? Let's go Bone Rush. Aha! We're still faster. There we go, we got him. So again, we're gonna drop that speed. The air balloon does work. Let's see if he falls for it again, though. He does appear to. Now we do no damage, but then again, Sandslash has pretty decent defense. Question is, are you gonna heal up again? Nope. Alright, since we're not planning on using Zorua, I better use it again. Yeah, pretty much. Let me just get my speed back up. Thanks, buddy. I mean, if it didn't work before, maybe it'll work this next time. That's also a possibility. Alright, we got the very interesting looking badge. I don't think it should look like that, but what do I know? Alright, we got Bulldoze, which is great. You gonna let me out? Oh, okay, yeah. This way we don't have to try and get out ourselves because, oh my gosh, the layout of this gym's terrible. Alright, so let's just get out of here. Alright, yeah, we have to do the PWT now, don't we? So, what 3 members are we gonna go with then? That does pose a good question. You know, I've never actually done the full PWT before. Maybe when we finish the whole challenge, maybe we can go for it and see what's up. Can't hurt to try. And we'll just pick like the 3 best Pokemon out of everything. Should be easy enough, I think. Alright, so we're all healed up, ready to go. I know we have to fight Colress, and we have to fight Charon, Colress, and Hugh, right? Or Hoog, sorry, it's Hoog. So in that regard, we're probably gonna end up doing this. Also, I should probably give you. Wasn't there an expert belt? Am I crazy? Is it? It's on you, isn't it? Yeah. Item, move to you. Well, let's do that. Just in case. You never know. We may end up using Zorua at least once. Okay, so one thing we are gonna do, I'm gonna test these two real quick. You know, if we get a free one, I gift out a sub, of course. Go for lemonade. I have to go back and do the other ones as well, but I figure since we're already here, we'll do that. Also, welcome back from the ad break, everybody. We should probably see if there's any items floating around. Oh, never mind. Well, never mind, the game took control. I don't want to go in yet. I wanted to go look for items. Never mind. Alright, there's Charon. Can I leave? I want to leave. Let's see if we can leave. Run, 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 run. Yay! Yeah, we got to leave. Okay, cool. Let's go find items. Okay, that was not really worth it. Not really. That one was worth it for Baniri. Alright, we got a couple other vending machines, and I would not have known these were here, so. What do you mean, uh-oh? I'm gonna get Spirit Tomb. That is probably a bit of an uh-oh. It's a bit of an uh-oh Oreo. But it doesn't have any, like, insane attack moves, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Wouldn't happen to be more up here, would there? No. Okay, good. Alright, so no free subs this time. That's okay, though. Now then, let's get in here and participate. Drift Veil. Enter. Enter. Oh, that's right. You only get 3. Okay, so not the full team. I'm sure one of them has a bird, and that's where our electric Pokemon's gonna come in handy. I do have a question about the balloon, though. If it pops, is it gone forever? Or is it just gone for that battle? I'm assuming it's gone forever because it's a balloon, but I don't really know. I've never used it before. Faint attack just did under 50%. We'll put it to sleep. Maybe. I don't know. We're starting with the water type? That's not good. It's barely doing any damage. What, Noctowl's barely doing any damage, or Spirit Tomb is? Because you just said it did 50%, or a little under 50%. You have leftovers? Howard. No, Dreamy, what are you doing? Oh, we can't use our bag either. Alright, we're gonna have to switch out. At least we get healed up between battles, or at least I'm hoping we do. Aqua Jet, that's fine. We got the paralysis, love it. Alright, we'll take that as a chance to boost up our attack by 1. We're good, the trainer was an idiot. Well, okay. That's one way to go about it. And Semi-Sage. Alright, we're fine. There we go. I forgot, we don't get any experience here either. Flying Stab? What move do you have? Like Peck or something? Or... Alright, we definitely need to evolve our Flappy. Alright, so now we're going against Shireen. Which I have 2 fighting types on the team, so we should be good. It was Peck? Okay. I mean, that's... I forget if it's 40 or 35 on base. I'm pretty sure it's 40, right? So that's 60 base damage. It's not the worst. And you were dissing Noctowl. You could have had a Cradilly with normal eyes, you know? That would not have been good. Remember that. Alright, we're going Stoutland up front. That shouldn't be a thing. Nice. To be fair, that's just Lily. I'm pretty sure it carries that same ability over, though. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it does. Man, to think Arm Thrust would carry. Jeez. Now, he's probably going to go for Super Fang or something, but... No, we're just going to try and boost up. Okay. Yep, there it is. And now we're going to go for Super Fang or something stupid. Bro. Uncool. Oh, you turn... Did I know you could turn off abilities being carried over? I don't remember. Alright, we got that one. And then the last one is Steel type. This one's going to be pretty easy, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think. Because we have Fire and Fighting both together, so we should be good. Charon's team is illegal, though, I'm pretty sure. Stoutland should not be level 25. Noctowl! Oh, it died? That's unfortunate. Why'd you let it die? Come on. You gotta keep Noctowl going. It could have carried for a little while. I mean, it took down a Spiritomb. Alright, so what do we got? Magneton, I think it has Sturdy, but we bypass that with relative ease. I did not think it was going to be faster than me, but here we are. See, now that's a Psychic type. We don't appreciate that around here, not really. I'll just go ahead and swap out then. Growl. Get out of here with that. I don't care. It has Synchronized. That's fine. Ow. Uh-oh. Dang it. I forgot we had leftovers on Dreamy there. Alright, should be able to get around this. Easy GG. And then we're just gonna go for Force Palm and be done with it. There we go. I feel like Colress was the easiest out of all 3 of them, though. I was kind of worried about the rival when he sent in Duat. Just a little bit. I didn't exactly have an out for that necessarily. But I guess technically my out was Flaffy, but it didn't go so well. We got 1 battle point. Oh boy! Well, there's Roxy. I guess we're done here. I can go. Because I'm ready to go now. I'm not exactly sure what else we're supposed to do. It is... Yeah, they're down there. That's right. Oh, man. Why are they talking so much? I just want to go catch stuff and finish the challenge so I can move on with my life. You know, it would be nice. So much talking. I do need to take my car in again, which I'm not happy about, but my AC is acting up. It might just be something simple, but I'm not 100% sure. But basically what's happening is, like, I turn on the AC, you know, I blast it, and for a little bit it's fine. And then the amount of air that's coming out is less and less, even though it's on max. And when I turn the AC button off and it's just the vent blowing, like, it starts to blow more and more. So it's like the AC was kind of causing some of that blockage to happen. And even then, sometimes now, at least yesterday, it wasn't as cold like it should have been. And what's even weirder is they just fixed my AC, I think last year. I'm pretty sure. So this should not be happening. Shouldn't. Doesn't mean it wouldn't happen, but I mean it could be like a whatchamacallit, it could be like a factory defect with the part that they put in or something. I don't know. But I think after stream I'm gonna take my car in and see if I can't get that done, because this weekend was in the 90s and it was not fun to deal with. So we should be able to take out Trubbish. There we go. Let's see if we can't swap in something else. Nope, that was it. Never mind. Okay, so we are going to swap in Dreamy real quick. I don't know who to... Am I supposed to do this? Oh, I talked to... each of these. Yeah, there we go. I forgot how this worked. So yeah, probably gonna take in my car after stream. And even more than that, I'm probably gonna like cook something and then take it with me. It's kind of the current plan, because I'm gonna need to eat. Don't you know? Oh, you have Thunder Fang. Interesting. Alright, well, Golbat's gone. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to not take out my Pokemon, please. I would very much appreciate it. Alright, that works. Alright, so we're level 30, so we can go ahead and swap out now. Let's go with Indigo, just because it's poison types, they won't be able to do anything to us. Well, one poison type doesn't equal all poison types, but still. That is a really strong Stoutland. Alright, Crocorock. That is easy. Alright, so now we have Ampharos, which is phenomenal. Dreamy is evolving to his final form, so that's exciting. Alright, we get Thunder Punch, yeah. Wish we could see what our stats look like, because I'm relatively sure Thundershock does... I mean, it could be about the same, honestly. Thundershock might do a little bit more, though. Just based on how our stats look. Let me take a look. Summary... 5288. It's definitely possible. But we're gonna get like discharge or something later on, so it's not the worst. Right now, however, we're gonna put Tetsu back up front because we want Tetsu to evolve also. And on top of that, I think what we're gonna do is give you the amulet coin so we can get some extra money. It's also important. Alright, we got this. Alright, both poison types, so no fighting. Only fire. Or I guess I could do rock as well if I really felt like it, but I don't. Let's go for coughing. That was a good call. It was a very good call. And now we're faster. I don't like that our accuracy is down though. Yep, I saw that coming. Y'all, stop that. That's very rude and inconsiderate of y'all. Okay, that works. You know what? That's fine. I was gonna go after that one anyway. Alright, kill it. Thank you. Good job. Alright, eradicate, so we're gonna go for that fighting move. Good. Good, 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 good. I'll take 4,600. That ain't bad. Uh-oh. Are bad things about to happen? Bad things are happening. Oh, Zinzolin. I remember this guy. Well, we got kicked out by the Shadow Triad, who I'm not really even sure who they are. Not gonna lie. Gonna head to Route 6. I think that's where we're heading now, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. Wait a minute. Oh, we can go this way now. No, can we? Yeah, we can. If we wanted to, but I don't think we do. I don't think there's anything out that way, but I could be wrong. I think it leads to the cave. I know it leads to a cave. I just don't remember which cave. I think it ends up ultimately going back to Castelia Sewer, but I'm not 100% sure. What I do know is we're making good progress. Oh, I also need to change this. There we go. Alright. Now, do we have any repels? Because if we do, we are... Yeah, we got a couple. Not many, but we got a couple. I guess I knew she was gonna fight me. It is what it is, though. So, yeah, this week I may do an additional Pokemon stream. I'm not 100% sure. It can't be Thursday, though, because I'm in the office on Thursday. And it's actually a new office compared to the one we had been doing. So I'm not exactly even sure Like how long it's gonna take to get home. Not yet. I haven't figured that out. So I know the area that we're gonna be in, the traffic I think is even worse than the old office. Which I'm not really looking forward to, but it is what it is. One of those is an item and one of those is a Pokemon, and I don't know which is which. But yeah, I actually have to get up earlier than I normally would for the office on Thursday. Like normally I get up at like 4:45 to make sure I can get there by 6. I gotta get up at least 4:30. I'm not really looking forward to that, but it is what it is, unfortunately. It's gonna be a very exhausting day. But office days are usually pretty exhausting. And usually what I end up doing is I'll take my computer with me, that is the Pokemon, and I'll just do some editing while I'm waiting for rush hour to die down. So at the very least, I'll have something to do, but still, I'll take the elixir, that's fine. Alright, there's Charon. We have to do something. We have to go in here. We have to get the Deerling, because I really don't necessarily want it. Oh, we got Surf now, finally. You know what? I will take that though. I guess I should thank you for that. So I can give that to our Ducklet. And that'll be good. Because we can do that over Bubble Beam, and at least we'll have a way to travel on water and more damage. So that works. I'm also curious, can Lucario learn Bulldoze? Yes. For some reason, Ampharos can too. Alright, so that's better than Bone Rush. Oh, Swizzle Sticks, man. But yeah, I think it's probably about time I start working on this video, because I haven't exactly started on the script or editing it or anything, and I should probably get on that soon. Especially because we're nearing the end of it. It would be kind of nice to have it mostly ready to go when it's finished. So I could potentially start doing that on Thursday. Why are there two trainers back to back like this? It's bizarre, man. Super bizarre. I haven't exactly figured out what I'm going to say yet for an intro for this. But I do know I could like talk about how divisive these games were when they first came out. So that's a possibility. I do think it's cool how they animated all the movements compared to Gen 4. Like Gens 3 and 4 like really started bringing in the movements of Pokemon, but this generation really amped that up, which I think is great. There's an item back here, isn't there? Yeah. It wasn't a good one, but it's an item. I was right about that. Oh yeah. I enjoyed the videos. It inspired me to go through my old games and do living dexes. That's awesome. Wait, plural. What other games have you done living dexes in? Because I know you did Crystal, and you said you leveled everything up to 100, which is incredible. I cannot imagine doing that for Magikarp. That would take forever. Currently doing Fire Red, Leaf Green. Are you doing that on the Switch, or are you doing the cartridge? Because if you do it on the Switch, you actually get access to a couple extra Pokemon, which is cool. Always cartridge. So you're doing the legitimate hardware like I did. So that's pretty cool. Although I will say that the Switch version I feel like is legitimate hardware as well. But that I digress a bit. I am still kind of bummed. The only Pokemon I wasn't able to get a hold of at the time for Gen 3 was Deoxys and Celebi. I could technically do Deoxys now. That doesn't really help me with Celebi. So that's the only downside. And the only reason I was able to get Mew was because there was an event happening at a game store. And Jirachi. Gen 3 for me, I'd struggle with getting Jirachi. You have to get the bonus disc for Coliseum. That's really the only way to do it. And that's what I was able to do. So I am thankful for that game store. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and save because I should probably do that considering it took us a minute to get that gym badge, and I don't really want to do that again. It's bad. Alright, I am gonna take a quick potty break and go get some water, so I will be right back, and when I get back we will get through this cave and take on the next gym leader probably, I'm hoping. Yeah. Alright, be right back, guys. Yay! Alright, so there's your Mario Yeets. You wanna heal? Yeah. Why?
Because reasons, that's why.
I need to see what items I can get, so let's go in here. Ah! Can I have that? Thanks, buddy. Oh, jeez. We're supposed to eat the sausage. What are you doing? Georgie. I wonder if Pennywise killed you. You're a monster.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. It didn't work as well.
It just felt like I got punched in the face.
Wait, let's just go like this.
That is so fun. Zoom up the stairs, baby. Need to go get sauce. For your Pokemon? Are you eating your Pokemon, Sky? Dude. Pokemon are friends, not food. We learned this from Finding Nemo. I forgot to save.
Alright.
Oh well, that just means I'm gonna have to
Let's hope there's no shinies. There's a shiny immediately! Oh my god!
No.
Oh my god! Wait, do I have to restart now?
Yep, you gotta restart.
I didn't say.
Oh, I don't want to do this. I should have just stuck with the water. You want some hot sauce? No? Okay. Okay. Let me see. Gen 3 had struggle with getting Jirachi right. Yes, much I'm hotter than still last eating time. them. You're still eating what, Sky? What are you talking about? So, real quick,
Extraneous chatter.
I'm gonna
Gotcha.
jump over to
Oh my
Discord real
God.
quick because
Like,
I just
oh,
saw
yeah,
this
I can
post and I want to talk about it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna jump over to
A hobbleberry and
here for a second. Well, we'll do here. It's fine. We'll do here. And I'm gonna turn this on for a sec. So let's see. How do I want to do this? Let's go over here. I'm gonna bring this chat over here for a moment. Do that. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to do. We'll do that. There we go. All right. So this post has been running the rounds, so to speak, of people's issues with each of the regions. And so Kanto being basic or bland, I do not think that holds up. I really don't. I think, you know, we've gotten how many playthroughs of Kanto? You know, you had Gen 1, obviously. You had Gen 2 with, you know, post-game. You had Gen 3. You had Gen 4 with post-game. And then you had Gen 7. So, yeah. I think it's iconic. I don't think basic is a good word for it. If you want to talk about basic, Johto is kind of a shorter game, you know, a shorter main game. You know, post game adds a lot, obviously, but that's a little more basic. The level curve is god awful, and yeah, I agree with that 100%. Hoenn having too much water. There's a chunk of the game that require, well, I guess, yeah, there's 2 chunks in the game that require a decent amount of water. Yeah, there is a decent amount of water, but it kind of fed into the whole economic, or not economic, what's the word? Environment. It was whole environment issue. Like that's what it was. That was the point. Gen 2 is effectively what Gen 1 should have been. What do you mean though? I mean, Gen 1 did not have a post game. Agreed. I get that. It was a starting point. I don't think it was bland by any means. I feel like there was, especially for a first game, there was a lot to do. Obviously, Gen 2, they added a lot of features and stuff, but if you're just looking at Johto as is, there is definitely something missing, and the fact that they added Kanto on top of that, it made it a lot better. It just kind of filled it out more, but still, Gen 1 isn't bland. Exactly, yeah. I disagree with this completely. I agree with this. So Kanto, I disagree. Johto, I agree. Hoenn, I don't think it's too much water. I don't think too much is a good word. There's a decent amount of water, sure, by comparison of all the other regions, except maybe Alola, you know, but I think it's fine. I think my main issue with Hoenn is the horns. Like just Gen 3 in general, just horns. They used a lot of horn sounds. I think in ways Kanto is basic. I disagree though, but I mean that's opinion based, I feel like. Sinnoh having too many HMs. Yeah, they had 8, and you need 2 Pokemon to get through. For the most part, you need 2 Pokemon because you need 5 HMs to like successfully get through Victory Road. Unless you're just kind of wing it with the whatchamacallit, defog. Just kind of deal with it. It's whatever. But it was also their first attempt. The route east of Celadon, for one. Route east of Celadon. Well, now I gotta look at a map because I don't remember. One second. Kanto map. I mean, the route east of, do you mean the route west of Celadon, or do you actually mean the route east? Because west of Celadon is Cycling Road. but East, leads into Saffron. I mean, there's very little between the two, sure, but West. East? I thought you said West. That's funny. So you are talking about east of Celadon, so going into Saffron, just that little chunk. I mean, it wasn't meant to be anything major. I feel like it served its purpose. That's just me though. Gen 5 lack of old Pokemon, I to an extent agree with. They obviously rectified that with Black 2 White 2, so that's kind of a non-issue. My issue is the battling gimmicks that they implemented. Triple battle, rotation battle, I hate those. Hidden grottos, I hate those. Those are bad gimmicks. Weast, what compass are you reading, lad? Exactly. That's great. So yeah, the battling gimmicks of Unova, I think, are the worst things of Gen 5. Kalos feeling unfinished or cut content. There was no post-game. Agreed. The fact, my main issue with Kalos, the gym leaders, the Elite Four, they didn't use megas. Like, you get like a couple of mega battles the entire game to go against, and that's it. That's the worst thing of Kalos, I think. I will die on the hill that we need rotation battles back. You can keep them in Gen 5. They are never coming back. I really hope when they do remake Gen 5 that they leave the rotation battles in the past, because they were not good. I think they're probably better than 3-on-3. I really do not like triple battles, but I think it's just too much. And then the second part of Kalos had entirely too many mega battles. Wait, are we talking about Legend ZA? Also, Noble Houndoom, welcome in. How are you? I don't see why you hate rotation battles. I think double battles and single battles are fine. I think those are fine. Just adding more and more I think complicates it too much. I feel like if there was like a specific area in the game, like one of the battle frontier locations where it was triple battle or rotation battle, I would be okay with that. But splashing them in randomly throughout the game annoys me. It really does. They're so interesting. I disagree personally. I did like inverse battles, and inverse battle was like one specific location, right? Yes, ZA. I'm honestly okay with having too many mega battles versus almost non-existent mega battles. Like in Gen 6 you had maybe 5, I think, in the entire game. Not 100% sure, but I think that's what it was. We'll do Gen 6, after we finish Gen 5 for sure. Don't worry, we'll get there and we'll find out for sure, but I think that's what it was. Also, hello, how is everyone? Yeah, how is everyone? Hopefully y'all are all good. Alola, I can't really speak on because I've only played through it once, but I have heard the story like kind of drags a bit, so I don't really know. So I don't really have an opinion on Alola, to be fair. I need to check the level cap. Why? What's going on with that? I haven't played any of the Ultra games. I didn't play either one of those, so I really don't have an opinion on Alola. Galar, I disagree. The story was non-existent, to an extent, because like your main thing, you're doing the gym challenge, and then they kind of splash in the story throughout, kind of like most of the game. If we're talking about story being non-existent, then Kanto also has a non-existent story. So I don't know. Wanted to check I wasn't going over level 13. Where are you at right now? Let's see, we had the Tutoria Mega Fight, the Big Bad of the Story and Champion Fight. Oh, and post-game rival fight. That's 4 that I can remember. Okay, so 4. So less than 5, yeah. So there's at least 3, possibly 4. I'm pretty sure you rival megas at least once or twice throughout the game, but I could be wrong too. It's been forever since I played X and Y, so I don't really remember. But I think that's the main issue, is the megas being like not really there. Sky, I kind of meant what level are you, not where you're at. Sorry, I meant level wise, not location wise. That one's on me. I take blame for that. But yeah, Galar's story, if it's not existent, so is Kanto. So yeah, that's my thing. I'd have to go back and play Galar again because it's been a minute, so I don't remember everything about it, but I don't remember having like many issues at all. I didn't really care about the graphics so much. That didn't bother me. Same with Paldea. I didn't really care about. I don't play Pokemon for the graphics. I'm not playing for a tree or for a window. I'm playing to catch Pokemon, you know. Speaking of Paldea being ugly, I disagree. Again, I didn't really care about the graphics that much, so I think that's fine. Did Paldea have any major issues other than, you know, the glitches that popped up? That would probably be the thing. And the glitches that I had, I thought were funny. So, but there were some game breaking glitches, I think, and obviously that's going to be bad. So I think that would be the bad thing for Paldea. But I feel like that's more of a Switch issue versus a game issue. But I could be wrong on that. They did say in X and Y that there was a scarcity in keystones. That's, you know what, that's valid. I think. I guess so. Again, I'd have to go back and play X and Y, which we will get to soon, but we'll get down to it and find out. My gripe with Paldea is how the open world aspect was handled. Paldea should have had scaling gym leaders. I'm really hoping they can figure that out. And I'm assuming Winds and Waves is going to be about as open world, or maybe a little bit more so. And maybe they'll actually bring in that scaling aspect. And that way you can legitimately go any direction you want. Because obviously that's going to be awesome. What was the other thing I was gonna say? With the whole open world thing, like it was really their second attempt at it, because Galar really was the first attempt at adding open world aspects. You know, like when I first played X, I felt so overwhelmed by the amount of Pokemon that you could just go after. It kind of almost became choice paralysis to an extent. But you know, after a while of like taking a step back and like just looking around, realized that that's like a really cool thing. But yeah, those are my things. I think I for the most part don't agree with everything that's on that picture, but you know, I feel like everybody has their own gripes of how each region is, and I think for the most part most of them are pretty warranted. But there is one thing I think we can all agree on for the most part, is the environments of each region are pretty awesome throughout. Hi everybody, still at work, but I'm supposed to finish in not more than 40 minutes. I hope to find you still online. In case, have a good one. Should be on. I'm planning on doing a 4-hour stream, so I think you're good, Tato. But hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully work's going well and all of that. I don't have any repels, do I? Eey. Speaking of Tetsuo, you are getting close to evolving again, so that's fun. I guess we should continue to fight things. That would probably be smart, so we can evolve. I wish we had the lucky egg. That would be nice. Alright, we're gonna try and breeze through this cave as quickly as we can. Time for my monkey. I don't know if that's a euphemism or if you're talking about the gift Pokemon in Gen 5. But good for you. I don't know what we're talking about here, to be honest. Listen, you're the one who just said that with no context at all. I don't know what to go off of there. It's an Azumarill? Well, good thing you didn't pick Azumarill then. So that's kind of interesting. All right. I'm also not exactly sure where all N's Pokemon are located. I don't know if there's one in here or not. In here, I get it. I wasn't trying to make a pun, but we kind of did. Inadvertently. Well, I picked Azumarill, it wouldn't have been as... Oh, that's right. Well, maybe. It may or may not have been. Because, I mean, it's based on the starter you didn't choose, the typing. So we legitimately don't know what it would have been. They could have all been Azumarill for all you know. Alright, so we're going to work through Sturdy. This is going to be relatively simple. Arm thrust does a lot of the heavy lifting there. I still think the Gen 1 gripe on that list is unwarranted because it was the first... Yeah, I don't think anybody here agrees with that list as far as Kanto, like at all. And really that tried the monster collecting idea and focused on which means they had no previous established ideas or rules to go off of. It was a big gamble and couldn't overbloat the game. They cut Pokemon, like they did. In fact, they were actually, because I was watching a video, in order to make sure they had the 150, they had to scrap the multiple save file idea, because at least the video I was watching, they were talking about bringing in multiple save files in order to bring in everything. They cut that idea because the memory cap of the cartridge. Which way am I supposed to go? Which I think is fun. And also apparently they messed with the memory of the game as well, of just how the Game Boy works. They put it to its limit. Or they took it, I guess, technically beyond its limit, really. I can believe it with how tight memory limits were. Yeah, they thought they were gonna get fired because of the whole memory limit thing, because they messed with it. Which, I mean, is understandable, you know. You're not supposed to do that, but at the same time, breaking the rules, that's how things get done sometimes, so... It does help. Azumarill or Trapinch? I mean, I would personally go Trapinch just so I can have Flygon, but that would be my thought process on that, just because I like Flygon more than Azumarill. I thought I was gonna run into Drillbur or Excadrill there for a second. Okay, so we can't go up. Kind of figured there'd be an item here. That's good, because I'm kind of out of healing items, or I'm getting close. Now, am I going to be able to add Pokemon to the list today? I don't really know. I could take a crack at evolving Baneri, I suppose. We do have a couple of vitamins. The options were Dusknoir and Azumarill and Trapinch, or Lileep and Nidorino. I probably would have picked Dusknoir and Azumarill. Between those, then again, getting Nidorino into Nidoking would have been kind of pretty cool, you know? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I remember. Let's see, where are these vitamins at? I could sell them, or I could put them to use. There's one thing that I learned, is you can sell your vitamins on the black market for a lot of money. Alright, let's take a crack at evolving. I think I probably would have picked Dusknoir and Azumarill. See, I don't know. I'll take the gems, I guess. I don't really need them, but I should 100% call this Azumarill Charon, right? Good question. I mean, you can. I don't see any reason not to. I would say Pika Blue personally, because it was the original Pika clone. Imagine if they had kept going in that route though, where instead of doing Pika clones of the same, you know, typing, same like electric typing, they went with different types completely. I wonder what they could have done with that. It's down there, I don't care. Alright, there goes in. Like, imagine if there was like a fire Pikachu or like a grass Pikachu or something. So I find it funny how so many people complain about the reboot in Gen 5, but tend to love the half reboot in Gen 3, even though if they had their way, Gen 3 would have been the hard reboot and would have more likely. It would have been. It really is true. I mean, Black and White was a legitimate reboot, you know, because like you didn't have any old Pokemon until post game. Like initially, obviously Black 2, White 2 changed that, but and I think that is like, it was just, I think it was just overwhelming having a whole Pokedex of Pokemon that you don't know. It's just, it's a bit overwhelming, I think. I got to play Black and White a couple weeks early before it came out, and I made it to, what's that tower? Celestial Tower. Speaking of triple battle, oh boy. But I got to Celestial Tower, and then all of a sudden I just completely lost interest, and I still don't know why. Let's see here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Ampharos also is not in a good spot. Like, at all. Oh, that's not good. Kill the bird. Go Ducklet. We're not in a good spot at all. Nope, don't do that. That's bad. Bad call. We've got to be slower, I'm sure. Let's go for that. And then we'll get rid of Unpheasant. Okay. Time to look at the new shop. So wait, you haven't gone to the shop yet? I'm kind of surprised. Yep, there goes that. Okay, bird's gone. Yay. Alright, Baneri, level 18. We don't really have that many choices right now. I guess we'll go Zorua. It's fine. Oh, right, I can't do anything. Yep, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. So he's gotta be going after. It's either gonna be Zorua or Ampharos, and I'm kind of leaning towards Ampharos, so we're just gonna have to take the hit, I guess. Oh no, decided to go after. Okay, sure. Okay, there we go, we got it, we're good. That could have been bad. Okay, have we run around? There we go. All right, we got our low punny. I feel like I had to get at least one Pokemon today. Might as well knock out that, and that way I can add something else to the team. I don't think we get any attacks, but hey, I don't really know. Okay, good. All right, so 401 is low punny. Let's see. Coincidentally, Baneri was 400, so you know, that whole thing. Let's see here. We're gonna put low pony in the back. We're gonna try and revive Teto here. Teto, why'd you have to die? Come on now. You're better than this. Okay, good. I do have a revive. Probably should have bought more revives, but oh well. Alright, let's go get this item. So we want to do this one. I think it's a Thunderstone, but still. Alright, we are so close to leveling up. It's going to be nice once this is done. Cool. Teto be like, why did you let me die? I thought you were a better trainer than that. Chosen one! Why did you leave me? Oh, it's a magnet. You know what? That works. You know who can use that? Ampharos. That's nice. Magnet. There you go. Give. Oh, we don't need the leftovers anymore on you. Not really. Save that for somebody else. TMs where? You don't get TMs. No TM for you. Ooh, we get a nugget and a big nugget if I'm not mistaken. So that's cool. Nugget about it. That's great. I don't know if this is the way I'm supposed to go, but I can't eat berries. Now I can. Welcome back from the ad break, everybody. Sorry about the ad break. I should probably apologize. I don't like doing ads at all. I'll be honest. I don't think I get a choice though. I totally would, like, scrap him if I could. Alright, speaking of Ampharos, look at you go. Alright, so how are we gonna work this out? I don't have a ground type that I can utilize. Oh, swizzle sticks. You know what we could do instead? We can just bring out our Ampharos. That'd be smart. Alright, let's do Confused Ray. Let's go Thunder Punch. Hit yourself. Yay. Love it. Go Paralysis. Yes, please keep that going. Love it. We'll do Takedown ourselves. Don't do that. No. I'm gonna need you to, like, stop doing that, because that's rude. There, he took himself out. Yay! Love it. Alright, Tetsuo. I don't know if you're here or not, but you are ready to evolve. Here we go. Look, he's jumping for joy and everything. It's great. I still have not finished Legends ZA. I don't think. I mean, I haven't caught everything yet. I'm in the DLC. I had the chance to catch Latias, but a shiny popped up, and I was like, I'm not wasting the shiny. We'll just deal with Latias later. It's fine. But I am kind of wondering if there is a way to re-roll the whatchamacallit, the 5-star area. I'm trying to think what they're called. The rift, the 5-star rift. Yeah, that. Cause like, I keep getting ones that are battle oriented, and that's getting annoying. I don't want to battle. I just want to catch whatever's left. All right, so there we go. We're fully evolved, which is super nice. Oh yeah, we get to heal up here, so we just gotta fight this Doc, and he'll heal us, and we got Lucario back, so that'll be nice. Heal me, Doc. After I kick your butt. Free healthcare, baby. Speaking of healthcare, I get to go to the arm doctor in a couple weeks, and we're gonna try and figure out what else could be wrong with my arm if it's not neurological. I am looking forward to solving that little riddle so I can get back to working out again. No doing that. No, don't heal, Doc. Thank you. No future sight. I kind of wish it was next week, but it's on the 7th. So 2 Tuesdays from now. Well, 2 Tuesdays from tomorrow, I should say. That's probably more accurate. I probably should, well, probably should lead with Dreamy just because we are about to go against a flying gym, and you know, that whole thing. I'm gonna need not me giving the grip claw to cast form. Well, I don't think it's gonna get any usage out of that. I could be wrong. It's definitely not gonna evolve if that's what you're kind of wondering. Should probably just let you know now. Oh, good. We got the DJ booked, so that's cool. All right, so we got a DJ. The grip claw is the wrap bind one. Wait, give it to Dust Noir, because it has a bind, right? It could utilize that. Grip claw, I want to say is Weavile. It's a Sneasel and a Weavile, right? Why am I missing? Come on now, hit him. I should probably swap Takedown out with the other normal move that I return. I should probably swap that out. That'd be smart. That's Razor Claw. Oh, then it's Gligar and a Gliscor then, right? No, that's Razor Fang. Grip Claw. Who is Grip Claw? It's typically held by Sneasel. Or Sandshrew later on. It doesn't do anything other than it boosts binding moves in Gen 4 by 5 turns, or up to 5 turns, and then Gen 5 onward it boosts it up to 7 turns. So you get an extra boost. So that's kind of cool. Doc, I need you to heal me, man. Come on. All right, we're gonna get out of this battle, and I'm going to teach. Oh no. Let me go. Thank you. I'm gonna teach you return instead of takedown because I feel like that's a little bit better, and there's no recoil damage. Let's see, return. Because I think everything can learn return, right? Pretty much. There, now we have one that's not as risky to use. It's not the best either, but we also don't have that many that we can utilize. Which is very unfortunate. Doc, I need you to heal me. Thanks. Kind of took too much damage. I am looking forward to lunch today. It's gonna be nice. I don't know if there's anything down here or not. There's a trainer. I think Dynamo's down here, but we already have that taken care of, so I'm not worried about it. Charon is a water trainer in the making. What all does Charon have? So he's got a Azumarill. I figured that much, but like what else are we working with? Oh yeah, that's so much better. Aha! Tentacruel? Yeesh. Just skip the Marill and Tentacool like all together. We're just jumping to final evos completely. It's pretty hardcore, man. All right. I guess I should turn this on. I'm kind of hoping this is Excadrill, honestly. That's fine. Because I feel like Drillbur, Excadrill, probably pretty useful to have. Charon is taking a page out of Crasher Wing. Oh no. That's not good. Not good at all. I'm gonna go for Air Slash. I'm gonna hope for the best. I'm like half tempted to just... Yep, there we go. Did you just use... Why? There you go. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to go for it, because you're being stubborn right now. I don't appreciate it. You're being a jerk. Why would it go for dig on a bird? Like, seriously, though. Does that mean that in White 2 there will be a bomb in Aspertia? Oh, I hope not. Crash Awake's not dropping bombs. Here, we'll just drop your attack to nothing. Never mind. I'm out of revives too. That's probably not good. Man, I don't want to kill it. We did drop its attack by 4. Hold on. Hold on now. Okay. -3 right now. Can I throw a Pokeball? Nope. So we will go Endure instead. I don't think we endured that technically. I think that's just -3 attack. Oh, you are just being the worst. All right, now it's -1 attack. We're gonna endure. Aha. Okay, now we should be good. I hope. Come on, Drilber. You got this. I believe in you. Thank you. I swear, some of the catches in this game, I have had so much difficulty. Level 10 versus level 8, by the way. How am I so over-leveled? Because you're cheating. That's why. Alright. Lucas is going to be an Excadrill. That's fun. That's festive. We do have an Escape robe. I don't think we're going to need it, but we have one. Level 11 after that. Well. Oh no, I made a mistake. I should not have talked to this person. Didn't Gen 1 also have BS catch rates for a lot of Pokemon? Kind of, and it also had a mechanic of missing the Pokemon. However, they also kind of made it really interesting with that. Because like the birds, for example, you can miss the catch on that. What do we want to go after? Yeah. Do that. Basically, if you try and catch and it says miss, and you try and catch it again, if the ball makes contact with the Pokemon, it's a guaranteed catch. Wasn't the miss just the equivalent of one shaken Gen 2 onwards? Maybe? I'm not really sure. But I mean, at the same time, like, it did have, you know, the 3 shakes in that game as well. At least I'm pretty sure it had 3 shakes. I'm not 100% sure on that now that I think about it. Okay, now you're making this too easy, buddy. But I did think that like, when I found that out, that was just, like, really interesting, you know? We want to go here. There we go. Hello, how's the dex grinding going? It's going, Popular. Hopefully I said your name right. Let me know if I butchered it or not, because I'm really bad at names, so I do apologize. We are 401 out of 649. Now, granted, a lot of the Pokemon we haven't evolved, so it's kind of that. But we are trying to push through the last of the Gen 5 games, and then we're going to work on evolving everything after that. That was correct, but just call me Pop. I will remember that. And right now we're in Chargestone Cave. I don't know if that's obvious or not, you know, with all the blue crystals and stuff. So we're working our way towards Skyla, the 6th gym. Let's see, I guess we'll go Lucario. I'm also excited today because I found out there is a Linkin Park lo-fi playlist on YouTube, and I'm like, yes, that is awesome. Gen 5 is definitely in my top 3 for the living decks. Other than the trade evos, it was super fun. My main problem with doing a complete living dex for Gen 5, there's a lot of Pokemon that are inaccessible in this generation, and I have to trade them up from Gen 4. In fact, if I have it correctly, '89 Pokemon I have no access to this generation, and I have to trade them upward. There's also one other Pokemon that I struggled with trying to get, and that was Granbull, because it is a 1% chance in a Grotto, which Grotto already has a 5% chance to, only a 5% chance to actually have something. There we go. There, made it. I really hate the Grotto, so I'm gonna be honest. Which version of Gen 5 did you do a living dex in, and was it regional dex or national dex? That's also a good question. Because yeah, we're doing a complete living national dex. For every generation, we're doing one in, and we're on Gen 5 right now. And it's brutal. It gets harder. I did both Gen 5s, but my main one was living for Black 2. Gotcha. But you only did Pokemon that were accessible in those games, right? Like, you didn't go after Bulbasaur, for example, right? Or did you? I guess that would be a good question to ask. Because, spoiler alert, the Gens 1 through 4, those starters are impossible to get without trading them up right now. Let's see, we don't have any Paralysis Heal. So few berries, too. There we go. No, I traded every past. Okay, there you go, yeah. And that's what I'm gonna have to do, yeah. Well, Azumarill is at the level cap. Also, Cast Form has other moves. Well, that's good. It's important. I mean, you can always use Cast Form as a meat shield, you know? Always a possibility. Ooh, item, yes. I may end up needing that. I can't remember how many metal coats I have, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, man. Nope, I did not mean a quick return. That was a mistake. And now I gotta deal. You know what? We're just not gonna deal with it. I already made the mistake. We're just gonna run away. It's all good. All right, let's go see if there's an item over here. I kind of wanted the item, not the drill burr. We already have drill burr. I made sure to catch it. Since I own every past Pokemon game, I literally could just easily trade things. That is true. And I mean, I could, you know, theoretically do the same. I'm just trying to see like how easy it is to get all the extra Pokemon. You know, Cast Form versus Beedrill as soon as Cast Form gets Ember. I mean, that did make it a little bit easier. That is true. I gotta remember to pick up repels. Cause like, I'm gonna turn this into a video, obviously, and I'm going to go through, you know, the 4 games that you play for Gen 5, And you know, at the end of it, I'll be like, and that's every Pokemon you can get in Gen 5, or is it? While yes, these are the only Pokemon, or these are the Pokemon you can get in Gen 5, there are 89 other Pokemon that you have no access to, and you do have to trade them up. So, going into a montage of everything I traded up from Gen 4, it's basically what it's, you know, something like that. I haven't worked out the script yet or anything. Are you gonna heal me? I'm not going after Tynamo again, that takes too long. The two trade Evos I hated back in the day for Gen 5 were Shelmet and Carablast because I didn't know you had to trade those two specifically with each other. Yeah, it's very interesting. All I ask is to give Cinccino the love it deserves since it's my favorite Pokemon and it really is underrated as a Pokemon. I think it's really cool how it has Tail Slap and it has, what's the, skill link? Don't look at me. I want to leave. Oh my gosh, I got to leave. We're here. I healed up for no reason. I wasted items. But yeah, Tail Slap is really good. Oh good lord, the next mon is Giratina. Well, you know what to do. You have to appease it with Bean Boozle. It worked for me. Oh, that was an awful day. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'm going to buy a bunch of super potions. I'm going to buy some hyper potions too. And then let's buy some full restores. And let's buy a bunch of max repels. Maybe we buy more than that. There we go. I feel like Mousehold is the new Cinccino that everyone cares about. It is true. That thing can hit an insane amount. Ooh, what do we have? Hold on. Hey Sky, look! Here's your cast forms moves, except for that one. Here's your cast form moves. There should be a ground one, but there's not. Hooray for Powder Snow, go for it. Skill Linker Technician with the pretty much signature move Tail Slap is insane. Also getting Bullet Seed and Rock Blast is just level 1 moves. It's kind of funny. It works though. It really does. Rock Blast I don't really understand, but Bullet Seed makes sense because you can just shove a bunch of seeds in your mouth and just start firing them like watermelon seeds. But Rock Blast though doesn't make as much sense. It literally has Sandstorm already. I mean, that is true. It has, I know, but it doesn't get a form change. Well, so yours doesn't get a form change either because it has Sandstream as the ability. All right, I'm gonna take another quick potty break, so I will be right back. When I get back, we will continue. Hey. Oh, okay. Fine. Oh, well. All right, there you go. You want to heal?
Yeah.
Why?
Because reasons, that's why.
I made a counter. For what? For me? If I decide stuff? I don't get it. For shit you say. What did I do to receive this kind of aggression? Actually, Norman would have screwed me over. My own father.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Ralts is fine.
Alright.
Damn it! He had the Zigzagoon.
Guys, this is our chance! Because ACB has to do the beginning all over again, so we have a chance
I do.
to get an edge on him.
Alright. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Okay. There's your there's the redo, and there's my. I think my balls have a skill issue. Good God. I just took my time and I just silently hated myself.
That is quite the predicament.
But-
trying to be on time.
Yeah, but chat doesn't know that I hated myself this morning. So don't tell them, you know.
Chat doesn't know about the self-hatred. They never know about the self-hatred.
They never know, and they never will. Rick, hi. Is that the Giratina clip? Yeah. That was the bargain I made. Okay. Let's get back over here. Okay. Hello, I have returned. I had to feed the cats real quick. I would say Cinchino should get Pipe Bomb or Pop Bomb, but I think it might be too busted with Skilling. Probably. Yeah, honestly, it probably would be. It uses its tail to fling the rocks on the ground as an opponent, and I really wanted it to get Population Bomb. You know what? That does make sense. Yeah. Okay, I can see it now. Time for grinding. Did you beat the gym yet? Did we heal? I don't remember. Yes, we did. Alright, so we're gonna do that because obviously we're about to go fight the flying gym, and we need to level up. We get the lucky egg here, if I'm not mistaken, which is nice. I think. Let me see. Oh, we get the Master Ball. For some reason, we get it this early. It's wild. I got to try using Population Bomb on Cinchino in an attack emulator, and want to guess what a max damage Population Bomb did? How many attacks do you get with Population Bomb? Is it 9 or something? Oh, 10 hits? Oh, okay. And I don't know what the base I'm guessing like base power is 20, right? So it'd be 200 damage just off that alone. It might be more, I don't really know. And then stab, so it would be 30. So I'd say it would be like 300 damage, if not more. That would be my guess. That's just also going off just base damage alone, not knowing what the attack stat is or anything like that, not taking that into account. I have one level to get on Noctail and Cast Form, then we're on par. Dam's Feel was on this route, would have been nice. Yeah. You're forgetting Terra Normal and Band and Technician Boosted. Oh, so we're probably talking like 500-600, something like that. Maybe more than that. Yeah, I want to go to the gym. I don't want to go Celestial Tower. I have like 0 reason to go. How is it Technician Boosted if skill linked? Also a valid question, because you only get one, you don't get both. Got any items down here? We do! Noctow's other ability is Terravolt. I forget what that does. I know that's the exclusive ability of one of the dragons. In the emulator I had tech, not skill link, but you can still get all 10 hits regardless how rare. Free Mold Breaker. Okay. Remind me what Mold Breaker does again. It's been a minute. And here comes this dude who's gonna ram right into me. But with all the buffs mentioned, it did a little over 1200 damage. Jeez, that's hardcore. That's so much damage. Yeah, they probably will not give that to it at all. Lets you hit your opponents regardless of their abilities, so ground moves will hit levitators. Oh. But it's not like you throw a punch and it hits something underground, right? That's not how that works. Oh no. I probably should have put the lucky egg on so we can level up a little bit more, but we're here. That's no, oh, okay. Yeah, there's a reason I don't do smart battling. Also, 37, we are in trouble. I don't think this is gonna go very well. Like, at all. Okay, you know what? That's fine. But then again, you only have the one Pokemon, right? Yeah, I think we're probably fine. I was trying to hit the button. There we go. Let's put the... Oh, wait, we don't have Lucky Egg. Never mind. You get that later on. It would have been nice. My cat is meowing because he wants attention. He never used to be this vocal, and now he is, and it's kind of annoying. Not much I can do about it, though. Noctowl is on par. It wants to learn Uproar. I mean, it's Stab. But the only problem with that, you're stuck in that for like 3 turns or something like that. So you really have to take that into consideration. But Terravolt and whatever Reshurem's ability, both act like Mold Breaker abilities, but also buff each other if on the field at the same time. Really? I did not know that. That's kind of cool. And that's why that any attack buff stats and without crits, without a weak armor opponent, so it only gets bigger from there. That is true, yeah. Imagine doing like Swords Dance or something, or just maxing out its attack. Belly Drum, you know? Attack, Pack, Hypnosis, and Foresight. I mean, it's okay. It's not anything groundbreaking, but then again, it is the first gym, so I don't think you're gonna need too much. You'll probably be fine. Probably. Can't guarantee that necessarily, but you know, maybe. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, so right now we are working on trying to get... Surely Uproar would be good though. Well, you gotta remember, Tackle is base 50 in this gen. I'd probably get rid of Peck, honestly. Or maybe Foresight. Get rid of Foresight. If Cinchino got Belly Drum, it would have been an even harder carry in my Nuzlocke at Black 2. Well, yeah. That is true, because, I mean, it already doesn't have the best, like, stats in general. Oh boy. Why did you have to paralyze me? That's not very cool of you at all. I'm already planning on attacking. You don't have to tell me twice. Oh, Swizzle Sticks. Okay, we got the paralysis, yay. It's still faster than me, so that's a thing. Well, I thought they buffed each other. Guess I was wrong, and instead thinking of how their signature moves interact with each other. That I have no clue. I haven't looked into that at all, so I got no clue how they interact with each other. I'm gonna need you to be confused. Thank you. You're being very rude here. Hit yourself. Thank you. It actually got really good stats. 95 attack, 115 in speed. Well, that is true. I mean, those are good stats, yeah. I was thinking of Fusion Bolt, Flare, Fusion Flare. Fusion Bolt, Fusion Flare, right. Ooh, interesting. Hold on now. Hold the phone. Let's get rid of Return then. We don't get Stab off this, but it is special, so it does a decent amount. Plus, we are in a Flying Gym, so that does help. I've dropped tackle. In theory, it's a special attacker. I mean, I don't think there's any theory about it. Just looking at Noctowl stats in general, you can tell that it would be more beneficial as a special attacker in that regard. But we need to get rid of this paralysis. Electric type shouldn't be paralyzed. It's impossible. All right, we need to hurry up. No, I screwed up. No, I didn't screw up. We're fine. Both of these base 100, or both are base 100 power, but if used after the other, they get buffed to 2. I did not know that. Unfortunately, neither one is super effective on the other Pokemon, but I guess it does do more damage. I didn't know that at all. That's what I get for not paying attention, I guess. Power Gem, almost one shot. That's sweet. Okay. And that's for a Stone Evo, which is even weirder since you can get it as soon as the Grotto tutorial for Black 2, which is really early in the level 20s. That is true, yeah. You get it pretty early. I don't think I caught it though. I think I just kind of ran away because I already have. I tried to get in there. I really did. I already have it in the main living dex. Fight me. Need levels. Going against what's her name? Skyla. I think I'm gonna need to catch some levels here, otherwise I'm gonna be in trouble like I was against Clay. You know what? I'm starting to enjoy the combination of Sandstorm and Bind. I mean, pecking damage after a while, it does stack up, yeah. And then imagine if you had Leech Seed to go with that, or Toxic. Just keep that damage going. It just never stops. Okay, good. We're putting in some work now. Yay. It's fair enough. Just never sleep on a free skill link, Minchino. It is 100% encounter, but it's not a 100% chance to have skill link, is it? Oh, I tried. Go, 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 go. Gotta go fast. Nothing will beat the absolute menace of Gen 1 Toxic Leech Seed. Venusaur was a absolute tank in Gen 1. And they took it away mid-generation. That's not good. Go, go, go. No! That hurts. That hurts quite a bit. I hate this gym too. Honestly, I do. Okay, so it's the bottom one. It's the bottom path. I can remember that. I was so close. Are you kidding me? Okay, no, we're good. Bro. Skyla, your gym is like so dangerous. Both iterations of her gym are just awful. Alright, where are our ethers? Because I really don't feel like going back through here. Alright, let's save. And we'll take on Skyla. The Grotto Minchino, oh yeah, that's right. They get their hidden abilities. Or the hidden Grotto Pokemon typically get their like hidden abilities, or their better abilities. In theory. That one. Time to take on Ceylon. I'm guessing it's Ceylon, because it's Cilantro. Well, I'm taking on a gym leader myself. He's got 3 Pokemon, one of which I believe is a Skarmory, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's this, Swanna, and I think Skarmory. I think. Not 100% sure, though. No! Oh, poo. At least we're getting the Hyper Potion out of the way now. Stupid Attract. Okay, that works. That works in my favor. There we go. Okay, cool. And now we don't have anything impeding us, which is great. You go from face planting into a wall via cannon shot to being thrown around at hurricane levels of wind. How many lawsuits do you think Skylar has received? I'm assuming, I'm making assumptions here, that there are waivers that you have to sign. I don't know what it was like in the anime, but I mean, think about it. Okay, Swana's gone, so all that's left should be Skarmory. I want to try something. I mean, it doesn't really have anything that can hurt us, right? Not really. Yeah, that's not gonna do any. Okay, well, there you go. Kind of a waste of a move on my part, but that's fine. No, you're gonna stay confused there, buddy. Garbodor lead, it has Cloud 9, so that gets rid of your Sandstorm. Although if you keep swapping in and out, you'll keep that Sandstorm going. Okay, we're good. One Ampharos took down the gym. That's all it took. Alright, so we did this. There we go. Got 2 badges. Sweet. Toxic spikes? Fun. I'm guessing you don't have anything that can get rid of spikes, huh? And acrobatics, the move that she did not end up using. Interesting. I mean, I could... Nah, we're not gonna worry about it. Alright, take me back to the gym, please. That's not the way back to the gym, is it? Oh, no. It's here. This one. Yeah, there we go. Still super dangerous. At least you don't hit a wall on the way out. So that's good. I just realized how standardized I made my Cinccino and Nuzlocke since I've not changed the moveset I run in about all at all in my almost 100 Black 2 Nuzlocke run. That's a lot. I've done 1 Black 2 randomizer Nuzlocke. And it was brutal. I know Gen 7 is probably the hardest one to Nuzlocke. At least that's what I've been told. But I've never tried it before. But no, you do get your legs taken out by wooden boxes. That is true. It's a little dangerous, man. Just a little bit. Second mon is Croconaw. So you don't have anything that's super effective against any of the Pokemon. That is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. What does this say? Okay. And I think we're supposed to go here because we're gonna get on a plane. Oh no, I have to go get here. Okay. I gotta go get Juniper. Alright, so let's go ahead and put on some lo-fi music just to chill too for a little while. Well, wait a minute. We can go ahead and scrap Lopunny. We don't need Lopunny no more. I'm gonna go when we're cast form. Do it. It's always Bullet Seed, Rock Blast, Tail Swap, Tail Slap, and Sing. That's always been my move set. I'm always guaranteed on getting with skill. That is true. It's a pretty solid move set. You get type coverage too. Let's see, held items. So we're gonna take the Soothe Bell. We don't need that no more. I guess I could work on a Magby. Also. seeing as how we are going to need to evolve them at some point. Okay. Probably wouldn't hurt. Just gotta be careful of toxic. Nah, don't be careful of toxic. You don't need to worry about that. Not even a little. Oh, swizzle stick. Let's see. We're gonna put you up front. And I guess I should teach you bulldoze. What else do we have? Cause like I feel like dig is okay. That's actually a pretty standard move set. I feel like. I think that could work. We'll work with that. Coverage guaranteed 5 hits, and they're all physical moves, which is good. The only change I can think of is using Thunder Wave over Sing, but I'm too used to my 50% sleep move, because if it isn't 100% accurate, it's 50% accurate. This is true. You got the TM acid spray is good though. You do 3 acid sprays and their special defense is gone. Now it's the question of who can use it, you know. But really, this thing is 100. Oh yeah, it's a very low accurate move. There's only one sleep move that is 100% accurate, and that is Spore. And close enough to accurate. I mean, it still holds that whatchamacallit. That accuracy, trueness. Alright. Lucas, come on, let's go. Which Amogus gets another guaranteed encounter in black 2. This is true. I feel like Fungus over Amoongus though. In that aspect, but that's just me. Don't kill me. Yay! We got a crit, that's probably necessary. Okay, if I remember right, that's like a trade house, which we don't really need here. Honestly, I probably should just heal and hit. Because we need to evolve. Because having another steel type on the team, obviously, is the way to go. Fungus is guaranteed, which are also guaranteed. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there are not triple battle. No, why did I fight you? I hate you. Gross. Flo, you should not be here. Go sell insurance, man. Come on. Let's see how smart this is. Ow. Why didn't Rock Slash? Oh, that's because they went after me. Very rude. Let's do Dreamy then, because y'all are being very, very rude to me and I don't appreciate it. That should be fun. Maybe. I don't know how this is gonna go. Dang, I forgot Dark Void got such a big nerf to its accuracy, going from 80 to 50. Yeah, I heard it's really bad. And that's very unfortunate. It is what it is, unfortunately. There goes Tetsuo. Sorry, Tetsuo. I'm doing my best. Just do that, I guess. I'm the only person in this world that actually loves triple battles. Still trying to make a handcrafted triple battle ROM hack. That'll basically be like Coliseum and Gale of Darkness at that point, which is crazy. Alright, return. Okay, we got rid of Unpheasant, so we don't have anything to worry about now. Okay, so I think Drillbur evolves at 30. Not 100% sure. Maybe it's 31. I've got to teach something cut now. That is unfortunate. It is what it is, though. Okay, so not 30. Maybe it's 31 or 32. I don't remember. Pretty much, but triple battles are always such an interesting thing. Wish they were still a feature on Pokemon Showdown. Oh, I didn't know they took it away. I thought they kept every gimmick in. Here's the house to heal everything, which I kind of wish I had just gone to first instead of wasting an item, but here we are. Yeah, we talked about it earlier, about the different things that we hate about each region, and mine was the battling mechanics of Gen 5. Oh, speaking of Fungus, I don't need you, little buddy. I was hoping this was an item because you're not in the grass. But yeah, the battling mechanics, and like I feel like if triple battle and rotation battles were like their own little area, like battle frontier worthy, like that would have been fine enough, I feel like. But that's just me though. There's the lucky egg. We need that. Did they remove the option in Gen 5 metagames? They normally do, but switch and triple battles are the only exception. Huh. See, I haven't played Showdown in forever. Obviously, Showdown's probably not going to be as widely played. We're making a guess. We're not really 100% sure, but with Pokemon Champions coming out, that may just completely take over. We may have a problem. None of my mods know cut. You can do the every Pokemon is able to learn every HM. You can add that in there. After Gen 5 stopped being the newest game, they removed triple and rotation. That makes sense though. Probably should have put the lucky egg on Drillbur, but oh well, we're fine. We're here now. Alright, we avoided. Good for us. Bit late. No, it's not. You can go back and add stuff in. You can easily add stuff in. Did they ever add Sky Battles to Gen 6? Would there be a point to Sky Battles, though? Ooh, we dodged it. Love it. Honk. The crit was not necessary. That was very rude. I do not appreciate that at all. Let's get this Pokemon some experience. Very rude. They might have, but that was such a weird... It really was a weird thing. I think I ran into one during a... Ma'am, stop. I think I ran into one during the randomizer I did, and it was the only Pokemon I had, so technically I lost. I was very sad about that, though. Not really a reason to add them in Showdown, but it is a battle gimmick. Yeah, and it's one I didn't really care about either. God, Smog is horrible. 70% accuracy? If it was guaranteed to poison, I could understand, but it's not. That's why Cinccino can be very scary. It really can, yeah. Go heal up. Instead of wasting items, we don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to waste items. Gotta save them. I'm not short on money, I just don't like having to go and buy items. I am glad that they have not really... I guess really the mechanics, the battle mechanics, the gimmicks that they started implementing after is obviously Mega, the Z moves, Dynamax, and Terastallizing. Those are your different battle mechanics. Oh yeah, Lucky Egg. Let's see here. Nope. Give. There we go, so we can get an Excadrill faster. A 25 battle power move that hits 5 times with each hit being stabbed. Yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice at all. But there is no guarantee that the AIs Minccino and Cinccino have skill link. Because I feel like a lot of the time they don't. But I could be wrong. Also, each hit getting their own chance to crit. Yeah. Can you imagine if it was like Gen 1 though, where the first one, if it's a crit, they're all crits? And crit was based on speed? That would be so broken. Alright, we are in Lentimus Town. I can't have skill link, but it's 50-50 chance for Technician or Cute Charm. Oh, okay. And I'm not going to be able to find out, unfortunately. Alright, so we are jumping into an ad break, so I will see y'all in a little bit. I'll be working here trying to get all the talking points done because they really love to talk in this game. Like a lot. See, Sky, when you type I don't know what you're referring to. Like, I have zero clue. Oh wait, is this Curtis? Okay, so we got Curtis, we got the second one. I gotta write these down. Learned my lesson last time. Okay. There are, I believe, 2 Pokemon we need from Curtis. You'll know after they hit you. Oh yeah, because the 5, right. I mean, unless they hit 5, but it was just really lucky. It's always a possibility. Okay, I'll take that. Do you know when Shaking Grass starts? Right before the second gym, I believe. No, yeah. It'll be after the first gym. Yeah. Why? At least I'm pretty sure. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Like right after the daycare. Them hitting 5 is always lucky, but you will know when they hit you with a stab and a tech boosted move since it hurts. That is true unless I just really have horrid defense. That's also a possibility. It's so weird. You hold the B button and they get faster. Stop it. Just stop it. No Mon, I can access Learn Cut. That is unfortunate. We don't need Spoink, do we? Yes, actually we do. Why did I not write this down? Well, what do you know? Good thing I looked, because I really thought we didn't need it. Alright, so we got 1 Spoink. Hold on, let me add to the list, because I didn't realize. I'm assuming we can't catch Grumpig. Oh, we can. No. Yes. We can in White 2, apparently. Reversal Mountain outside double. Reversal Mountain outside double. 30. What the hell did I write? I'm just gonna catch 2. I don't know what I was talking about. I'm one of the weirdest people since I just learned that my top 2 favorite Pokemon are both Stone Evos. Who's your second? Let me go get that item too. Level 34 Trapinch. Do we have Trapinch? Is that another one I need to worry about? We have Trapinch. And we have Flygon, but we don't have Vibrava. Let me go. Oh, wait, we're stuck. Okay, that's fine. Wait, can we do Bulldoze if it's underground? Apparently not, somehow. That makes sense. Make that make sense. Oh, Glaceon, yeah. I mean, it does eventually become a Stone Evo, which it should have been, and I'm like 90% sure Pokemon hates Glaceon. Because every single generation prior to Gen 8, you could not get it before the 6th gym. And it's so dumb. I have to see if any of the alternate timelines can learn Cut. That's a possibility, yeah. That's why I didn't realize at first, but for modern games, both are. This is true, yeah. And it started in Gen 8. Which is great because, like, there's Pokemon that should not have been like they were. Like, it's so dumb. Gen 7, you couldn't until climbing the mountain to take on the E4. Yeah, Gen 4, where it was introduced, you can't get it until right before the 7th gym. The Ice Gym, oddly enough. Gen 6, I don't remember. I think it's where the 8th gym is, but I'm not 100% sure. And sadly, Glaceon is not really all that good in any mainline. It's not like the best evolution in any mainline game except I think Gen 7, and even then they're all really late anyway. There we go. All right, so we got our 2 Spoinks, so I'm gonna go ahead and cross that off. So that's 402. Huzzah. Look at us go. Probably should go through and see like what Pokemon I'm missing. Oh yeah. Well, no. We're gonna fight. Apparently we're gonna fight right now. Well, there's Excadrill. I could just catch that, but I mean we're like half a level away from evolving anyway. Let's see. It should be where you save an Abomasnow. The cave it's in should have the rocks needed to get a Glaceon, which is just before the 7th gym in Gen 6. Horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I also always forget Cinccino is a Shiny Stone Evo since I just do it mindlessly in my Nuzlocke, being handed a free Shiny Stone right next to getting... Yeah, that is true. It's pretty much right there. Quick Guard we are not going to do because I don't know what it does. I'm going to be honest. Really thought we'd evolve from that. We didn't. I'm trying to get the item. Why are y'all interfering? Very rude. Alright, so after this battle, we should have an Excadrill. We had that much experience left? Really? You couldn't just go a little bit further than that? You are the worst, Drilbur. The worst. Anyway, I better sort food. I can sort that after. I mean, you can always just catch a random mon and just name it HM or something like that. That could be the way to go about it. All right, there we go. Now we have an Excadrill. Now we're cooking with power. I can't. Like, there are 0. Oh, that's unfortunate. So yeah, what you want to do is go back into the program and load your save file or your main file in there and just enable it to be all. No, we're not going to use horn drill. Come on. What do you think I am? Crazy? You can just enable that and then save it and it should be good to go. Nimble is goated, a firefighting type that fits the theme. It's pretty good, yeah. I honestly do not care about any of the Gen 5 starters. Like usually I'll go grass, you know, and I guess Snivy would probably be the best out of the 3 for me. And its hidden ability is pretty good. But I don't care about the Gen 5 starters at all. Not really. All 3 firefighting starters fit the theme. Yeah, the whatchamacallit, the Chinese Zodiac, right? This is really one of the Pokemon moments of all time. It is, isn't it? It really, truly is. Alright, so item, move, we'll put that on you. Switch, we'll do that. And we'll start working on Magby to Magmar. And then, of course, we'll work on Magby to Magmar afterwards. Bianca. Wait, does that mean I get healed after every battle? Yay! Okay, this is good. Fight me. Sir! I will just wait right here. I get a free Pokemon Center after every battle. This is the best way to go about it. Oshawott is my GOAT for Gen 5, and I was super excited to see Hisuian. Why? Why rotation? Yeah, Hisuian Samurai is interesting. I don't think it works as well just because of the typing, but how do we want to do this? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, you're dead. Goodbye. You didn't die? Weird. Can't be the only one who still sees the pink mustache for Bianca. It does look like there's something there, yeah, I agree. Fire spin, yeah, sure. Well, let's just, we'll do that. Why not? We got Flaming Hot Illegal Chicken Fights, Sun Wukong embracing the fire chi elements, and Spit Roasted Boar. That's Pumbaa. We got Pumbaa. Paralyzed? No. No paralysis. That's a dead Pokemon. And you got Moxie. I don't like that at all. Alright, fine. We'll bring in Lucas. She has the Markiplier mustache, and I can't unsee it after all these years. You mean her glasses? We'll have to look at it when we get out of this fight. I knew it. Give me that speed, baby. Oh, why are y'all being so toxic? God, they are just the worst. I mean, I'm under leveled, I get it, but still, come on. Let's get rid of you. I made a mistake of doing this fight. I didn't realize it was gonna be a rotation battle. It's over, though, luckily. All right, level 18. We gotta get to 30. It's kind of a mustache. There's no like top frame. I feel like that probably would have helped a little bit. I am not doing a double battle though. You have any idea if I can turn the HM compatibility off after? You should be able to. I can have Drapion? I mean, kind of want to. I like Drapion. Let's see, it's Woobat and Skorupi. The pink goes too high up at the middle to be a mustache. And it's more like right here. You know, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Ooh, Bug Bite kind of hurts a little bit. Well, I'm not getting that Skorupi, that's for true. Cool. Alright, we got 11 levels to go. What does Clear Smog do? Let's see. All status changes are returned to normal. Wait. It doesn't miss though. Sure. Let's do that. It's too high, but that's the only thing I see about it. To be fair, there's other, you know, drawn characters that have some really interesting perspectives. Like take Denzel Crocker from Fairly Odd Parents. His ears like way down here or something on his neck. You know? It also kind of works. Ooh, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Ace Squad. I'm home. Hi, home. Good luck. I'm a lurk now. Well, have fun with your lurk. Enjoy that. Let's see. We're going to do this. Teto, you are fully evolved now. Try that again. Try what again? No, don't confuse. Confuse is annoying. Learning cuts. Oh, yeah. So who are you going to teach it to? Bro, no freaking way are we taking out another Pokemon. Thank you. Hate you, go back. Yes, I can only devolve and I was already at the bottom of the line. I don't know about all of that. I think you're full of crap. But that's just me. What do I know? The sprite I always see incorrectly is the evil wizard from Zelda, A Link to the Past. I always think he has a hat for a face. The green is his hair and the gem is his mouth. It is a really interesting sprite, yeah. That is true. Then release it when I have access. I'll catch another. Oh, okay, I see. I mean, you could, I suppose, or just name it Cut. You know, that way you don't have to do it twice. Because there's going to be areas where you want to learn Cut, or you want to use Cut. Oh man, I am hungry. I get chicken pasta for lunch today. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh yeah, get rid of Ember. I mean, I have access to Cut. You do. But you could treat it like an item rather than a Pokemon. You know? Could be the way to go about it. Let me see. I'm available April 29th. we're trying to plan a shower, maybe. Okay, so you'd be closer and I can take off a little early. Yep. Go between. Let me take a look at that. Hold on one second. April 29th, that's a Wednesday. Interesting. Right. Sorry guys, just 1 second. We're doing wedding planning stuff, you know, gotta do all that. Let's see. Gen 5 is very interesting with how HMs work. They have no badge requirements and instead work anytime so long as you have them on. Yeah, honestly, that's how it should have always been, I feel like. But that's just me. I'm about to rage. Okay, what a mess. What did you do? That wedding? Yeah, my wedding. You know, I'm getting married, so there's stuff that we have to plan for. And it looks like I may have to take off a little early one of the days. Didn't it just do dynamic punch? Am I crazy? Huh. Weird. It hit, I'm pretty sure it hit dynamic punch and I'm not sure. It didn't have the save file from the other version, so I'm redoing the randomization and hope it does have, okay. To be fair, I haven't done it in a while, so I don't really remember how it all works. So as long as you have the old save file, you should be fine. Just make sure you don't save, you know, that current, you know, you want to make sure, or what you could do is copy your main file, go put it somewhere else for a little bit, and paste another version of it where you're currently using, and that way you can save over that specific one, or something like that. Man, you have so many weddings to plan, like Shy's one, you coming, right? Right? I don't know, maybe. I haven't decided yet. That's like a ways away, you know? Do I even have anything for Crustal? I don't think I do. It's Bug Rock. But it doesn't have anything for me either. So we'll just rock with that. Bruh. Why is it not transferring the save file? I don't know. You could just start over. You're not very far into it. You know, that's always a possibility. Hello. Hello. Is this the end? Oh no, this is not the end of it. This is a random thing. For real, I'm planning to come to her wedding, so I want to meet you all. We've met. We met before. What do you mean you're planning? You want to meet us? What do you mean? It was a good enough run, but it could be better. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if it was a better run? The only thing I can do is get PK Hex. I don't know what that is. Do I know what that is? I don't know if I know what that is, guy. Boopity 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 boop. All right. Let's go with Excadrill. Pokemon hacking. Well, don't hack Pokemon. That's rude. You don't want to do that. Let's do Rock Slide just so I can get rid of the whatchamacallit that it has. Sturdy. Trying to think of the name. So actively go in and change a moveset to have cut. I mean, I guess you could do that. I don't know. It's a possibility. Oh, somebody was waiting for me. I don't like how they continue to move even after you go into the battle animation. I don't think any other game does that except for Gen 5. I could be wrong. I'm being trolled so hard right now. I don't know what to tell you, man. Don't take my lucky egg. Let's see. Ghost type. I don't have any dark moves that I can use to battle. Or ghost for that matter. We'll do this. Yeah, it's Frisk, not Levitate, so I can hit it with a ground move. Ow. Stop using Shadow Ball, you jerk. Is that the only thing you can do? What a jerk. Like, for realsies, though. Like, why? At least I'm faster. 2,000 experience. Yeesh. Confuse rate? Sure. Let's get rid of Fire Spin. This Gen 1 Fire Spin was broken. Afterwards, they nerfed it so much. Like, so much. Yeah, Gen 1 Wrap, Bind, and Fire Spin were so broken. And if anybody tells you different, they're wrong. They prevent your opponent from like doing anything. The only thing you can do is retreat. Because they actually allow you to swap Pokemon in Gen 1. And I guess that's kind of the workaround to make them not so completely broken. Don't know why they thought that was a cool idea to do, but it's really interesting, to say the least. Here, for you, a Person Berry. What good does swapping do if the binding users are super fast anyway? Well, I mean, they're not 100% accurate also. So that is also something to keep in mind. But if you have like a ghost type or something, for example, like I don't think Wrap and Bind work against ghost types in Gen 1. I could be wrong, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So swapping into something like that, swapping into a fire type Pokemon when they're using Fire Spin, at least it will do very, very little damage. And eventually it will miss. Again, theoretically. Alright, so I'm using physical. At least I still have a physical move. Alright. We get double healed, not only from Bianca, but also from the doc. Oh yeah, the one ghost type and Gengar, such a nice fallback option to have. It is. Haunter's not bad, you know. Truly is not. What is this place? It feels very strange. I don't know. I feel like there would be an item here. So this is where Heatran is. I'm pretty sure we already have Heatran. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. I've been at this challenge for over a year now, but that's in part to me taking a break. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like between the two, Kadabra and Haunter, I feel like Haunter at least has a little bit more viability in Gen 1, but Psychic is so broken it almost doesn't matter. Because I mean there's really no attacking ghost moves that you have other than the Nightshade and Lick. Lick is like the only one. No, no attract. Bad attract. I don't know how to get out of here. It ain't this way. I'll take that though. I was kind of half expecting an item to be there. Well, there's Grumpig. Maybe we can try and catch that. We'll see what's up. Wait, can we catch with Bianca? I'm not 100% sure if we can or not. Because it would be kind of cool if we did get it. I might have to take out the Musharna. Let me see if I can. Oh, that's not good. I mean, if we can catch it, that would be great, but Shadow Ball is going to take it out, so it's like, eh. Okay, well. Okay, that helps. That does help. Come on. This would be huge in terms of not even a courtesy shake. Bianca, I hate you like so much right now. I probably should have just gone into what's it? Excadrill and just annihilated Musharna. Made a bad call. It is what it is though. I'm not super upset about it. I didn't even know it was a possibility to get Grumpig like that. Now if I can get 2 Grumpig to pop up, that would be really cool. Okay, so we are about to get a Magmar, which is awesome. So it is beneficial that we are fighting like this. That serves you right, getting flinched. You hurt my chance of getting a Pokemon. How dare. Nope, nope, nope. Rock Slide. Alright, that gets rid of Woobat, so no more Air Slash. Easy. GG, baby. Oh yeah, we can't get on a bike, right? Lame, also, just saying. Okay, there's Grumpig again. So this time we learned our lesson. We're just gonna go straight for Excadrill and just wail on it. This may not be the best call, but I'm gonna make it anyway. Alright, you get sturdy. Don't no! come on, man. Go after Musharna. Also, how are you faster than me, man? Man, I did nothing. Yee. No, stop doing that. Very toxic. Alright, where are you at? 2 chances, and I botched both of them. Yeah, crawling in my skin. This is a Linkin Park lo-fi playlist. I found out there was one on YouTube today. It's sad just how bad Ghost and Dragon type distribution was in Gen 1 and 2. It is, yeah. I agree. I want to show you a clip. We'll send it, unless it's a music clip for tomorrow's stream, in which case, save, you know, them for tomorrow. But if it's just a clip, then you can just send it to me. Why is every Pokemon so toxic in this cave, man? Man, what do you mean, man? Don't man me. How did I miss the item? Okay, rock polisher. I was just about to send 50 music clips. That's gonna be a demodding. Just a heads up. Okay, why both Woobat? We should be able to get a Magmar from this, but still. Oh, we are gonna get a. Sorry, correction. We are going to get a Magmar from this. There's still the last music clip I still have to show you, but can't guarantee for tomorrow. You know my schedule is a mess. I do, but tomorrow is music day. Sometimes I can only do so much when it comes to music, man. I can't, my brain just can't handle it half the time, you know? Who will ban all the misbehaving chatters? Me! Send 250 music clips, make the ban worth it. God. Alright, we got our Magmar, which is cool. We can't mark it off yet, though, because technically this is Magmortar. So that's cool. We got something done. Look at him flailing his arms. Trying to fly. He's a duck, he can't fly. Fly, fly. Damn. I thought you were further down. That was on me. On it. Nobody asked me to verify it. Don't you dare. Don't do it. No. I did not want to be in this battle. Not even just a little bit. I didn't ask for this. Oh my gosh. Y'all are just the worst. I didn't want to do a triple battle. I did not ask for this. Of course. Are toxic as all hail. On the plus side, though, let's do that. Bulldoze hits everybody. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't, because I hit everybody. Let's do that and flinch instead. Okay, there goes one. Aha. I meant to hit Thunder Punch a minute ago. That one's on me, not Bulldoze. We want Rock Slide. And then we're gonna do Arm Thrust. There we go. There we go. How dare you? If anyone asks, it was all your idea and I had nothing to do with this. I saw that. I'm blaming everybody for this. Okay. Get me out of this cave now. Alright, we don't need you up front anymore, so we're gonna put you up front. Check Discord. No. I don't wanna. You can't make me. Go ahead and get this item. So now we're looking for Grumpig. If it does pop up. Muted, lurking for support. Great to see you, buddy. Reese, welcome in. Enjoy your muted lurk. Gave you the link. I don't want links. I want Zeldas. See what I did there? Oh, poo. I'll watch it after stream. Probably. I gotta go turn my car in to get them to fix the AC. Still don't know what's wrong with it. Bro's terrified of Discord. Not really. I can just log out of Discord permanently. Just delete my Discord. There. Nothing to be scared of anymore. Boom. Solved the problem. It works. It does. Why do you hate me? Listen, I'm trying to get through this cave quickly. I only got about 15 more minutes. And if I could stop taking wrong turns, that would be great. Yeah, I'm trying to get through this before the 4-hour mark, you know, so, if we can make that happen, that would be great. I would use a... Thanks, still? I would use a repel, but I feel like most of my... You know what? I think I do have one that's above everything else. We will use a repel. That's a good call. Because we don't need to fight anymore. There we go. We're above. It's fine. I'll deal with the Grumpig later. I think we already fought you, so I don't have to worry about you so much. Let me go this way now. Not a double battle. Come on, man. Y'all are so toxic. So toxic. It's fine. We'll manage. Plus it's extra money, which we probably will need. Alright, Boldor, Golbat, we got this. We've already seen how this plays out numerous times. Let's see, we're gonna do Rock Slide. Acrobatics, no. Alright, so Golbat's gone. That's fine. And we leveled up, which is nice. We do need them levels. We are going to be going against the Dragon Gym soon. That might be a problem. That is a Deadmon. I don't appreciate that. Oh, let's do Teto. Come on, Teto, you got this, right? Oh. Well then, we're gonna have to do this. Okay, we are faster now. I think we're faster. Nope. It doesn't matter. We got it. That's the important thing. Good job, Tetsuo. You almost died, but you clinched the victory. At least we're healed up. Get me out of this cave. No. Please. Do we already have Scroopy? We do. We're fine. Alright, let me switch back to a Pokemon that has high level. Oh, poop. Fine, we'll fight. My life for the Emperor. I guess so, man. I guess so. Well, there's the Grumpig that I need. And now it's going to be toxic to me too, isn't it? It's going to be very rude. Oh, I can handle that. Shoot. Shoot. Alright, so we're +1 attack, so we should be able to handle... Actually, this will be good, yeah. We have a rock move. You can raise your defense all you want. I'm popping that balloon, man. And I didn't make physical contact with it, so no aftermath, which is great. I think we get Earthquake soon, which will be nice. It'll be a nice power-up. I want to say this is the last battle. I want to say that. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm going to say it anyway, though. I'm not even sure where this cave leads out to. Because I don't think Reversal Mountain, I could be wrong, but I don't think this rendition of Reversal Mountain is in black and white. Oh, right, Levitate. Alright, I don't really have anything for you. This is unfortunate. I guess Slash. Ow. Also ow. I don't like you very much. Of course you use Supersonic. Of course I'm confused. At least you're paralyzed. There we go. Goodness gracious. Don't like you. Don't like you very much at all. Camerupt. I mean, we do have a water type. I don't know how far we're gonna get. We're gonna try though. At least I did teach it Surf. We are faster. We did KO. No other moves though, and I think it evolves at 35, but I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure on that. Get me out of this cave. Please. I am running out of time. Yes, goodbye for now. You go have fun with whatever it is that you're having fun with. Undella Town. Let me go to the Pokemon Center. Oh man, that was kind of painful, not gonna lie. But at least we got out, that's the important thing. Alright, so I should probably buy Ultra Balls if we can. I'll buy 50. Is it me, or is that the sound of Cynthia in the distance? I don't think she's in this game. I could be wrong. I don't think I know she's not in the house. Oh crap. I knew there was a rival battle. I forgot to swap out Magmar. That one's on me. And we still have Excadrill up front, so we should be fine enough. Yeah, you taunt all you want. I hate how they like rely on detect. It's so annoying. Do we get Earthquake here? Because that would be really cool. No, we don't. Okay. You have Samurott. Alright, well, I have an electric type. How are you level 41, man? How did you do Encore before I attacked? Okay, that's your own fault. Hoog is not very good at battling. I learned that. Alright, discharge, sure. Won't be good in triple battles and stuff, but it's fine. Alright, Semi-Sage, I got this. I got this. I think Semi-Sage out of the 3 monkeys is probably the best because of Seed Bomb. Never cared for Semi-Poor. But I think the worst is Semi-Seer out of all 3 of them. No, we're not going to learn Assurance. We have a good moveset. Pretty much. No, you need to stop talking. I don't care about you, Hoog. Leave me alone. You're obsessed with getting a Purloin back that you only had for 5 minutes. 5 years ago or something. I don't know. I was not paying attention to the story at all. It's not a good motivator. I don't feel like. Okay. Wait. Before I forget, and I'm not talking to that dude because he'll give me like 30 medals and I just don't want to deal with it. Held item. We'll take that lucky egg. And then I'm gonna give said lucky egg to you. Kind of wish we had the EXP share, but we don't. It's a bit unfortunate. All right, I think that is going to be a good stopping point for today. I gotta go take in my car. I gotta go get lunch. Got quite a bit to do today before the day's over. I did want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you for the follows that we got today. We'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central. We'll be doing our reaction stream. So if you have any music you want to, have us check out, that would be the time to drop it. Let me see who's on right now. What about the car? My AC does not appear to be working very well, so I need them to figure out what's wrong with it, Hopefully they will figure it out, even though like the AC is not even a year old yet. Raid 1 is if you are subbed. Raid 2 is if you are not. Copy one of those. We're gonna go say hi. If I could spell, that'd be great. We're gonna go say hi to Danny. Copy, come on, there you go. We did it. Okay, got it. All right, so yeah, tomorrow, music stream, 2 p.m. Central. Come drop all your music. Would love to check out some new stuff and things and stuff. It would be awesome. Y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all later. Bye, guys.